and welcome back to Viking Pregame here on Viking Sports Network. We have a new painted wall behind us. That's about all that's new. I'm your host, Colby Canales, and along with me is my co-host, Riley Cowler. It is Week 10 of this football season, Week 6 in district, and it is almost playoff football time here in Texas.
Yeah, last week, your Lago Vista Vikings were on a much-needed bye week coming into the last two games of the season. Two very important games, I might add.
But before we get more in depth with our matchup tonight, we're going to bring you segments like Keys to Victory, where our very own Coach Ball will draw up the X's and the O's and tell us what it will take to beat the Panthers tonight.
We'll bring you Coach's Corner, where we'll highlight another athletic program here at Lago Vista High School and learn a little bit more about what they're all about.
We're going to be looking at some games in the area and around the district, including last week, and we'll bring you the Viking Sports Network Austin Area Game of the Week to keep an eye on.
And this week, we will especially be bringing you a couple different playoff scenarios to see what your Vikings need in order to make those playoffs. This week, your Lago Vista Vikings will be taking on the Navarro Panthers, who are coming off of a 48-27 victory over Smithville, who the Vikings beat right before the bye week. Navarro is also still trying to find their way into the playoff just like the Vikings and control their own destiny the rest of the way, but we'll get a little more into that later.
Navarro has 3 losses in district, and just like us, they haven't lost those games by much. A 3-point loss to Wimberley, a 6-point loss to Salado, and a 2-touchdown loss to Gerald on the last play of the game. But they are on a win streak after beating Smithville and beating Gonzales by 17, which can be very crucial for our path to the playoffs.
Now we're going to take it to Coach Ball for Keys to Victory as he takes us a little more in-depth on what we need to be looking for against the Panthers.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Keys to Victory. My name is Coach Ball, offensive coordinator here at Lago Vista High School, and also AVP teacher in charge of our broadcast unit here at Viking Sports Network. Again, Viking Sports Network is a student-led operation from these episodes all the way through to the broadcast that you're hearing tonight, later on the show and everything that they do, bringing the moments that matter here at Lago Vista High School right into your living room or wherever you are throughout the United States. So if you can, in the chat, give a big shout out and thank you and be appreciative. These kids are not getting any money for it. They're not getting paid for anything. They're just volunteering their time to kind of give you a solid product and giving you opportunity to support the Vikings wherever you are wherever you are. So here tonight we are going against the Navarro Panthers. We're in a must-win situation. We have a few different scenarios that we can get into the playoffs, but some of the things that we're going to go over today is trying to see what we can do to kind of punch that ticket for us here as we go throughout. So we're facing a Navarro team that is a very run-heavy team. They're not a slot T team like they have been in the past, but what they are is a pro eyes type team. Coach Hill's done a great job. He's come over from Smithson Valley where they've had a ton of success, state champions last year in 5A, and he's brought his offensive game plan here with the Panthers. Our keys to victory is right there. If you can see him, number 5, stopping number 5, right? Mr. Trotty right there does an unbelievable job at running back. He does a good job of their outside zone working through and we're finding holes and running through them. He's hard to bring down. He's not a huge guy, but he's hard to bring down. He runs very hard. So what we have to do, key to victory in 1, is stopping number 5. Secondly is getting lined up to their different formations. We've had some trouble in the past of not aligning properly, and we believe if we do align right, that we're going to have a great opportunity for success. And so that's one of the second key to victory on our defensive end is aligning properly. We believe if we can align properly, that we have what it takes to stop these guys. Zero right here is our second leading rusher. He's a good athlete. He does a good job. They do all of their reverses to him. They try to throw him the ball and kind of get it to him. 1 is their quarterback. He runs the show and does a wonderful job of running that offense, but it all comes down to number 5 running. They're trying to get him established as much as they can as they go through. Right here, they are a 4-3 defense. That means they have 4 D linemen. Their D lineman is the heart of their defense, and they're very solid. First key to victory offensively and winning is making sure that we are able to hold up on the front end of it and not be on the sides and edges as we work through going into getting into the secondary. One of the keys of victory that we think, the second one is getting our speed, getting our athleticism into their secondary because we believe that we have better skill players whenever we look and trying to get into open green space. And so as you look through, again, they're a 4-man front, they are 5s, they are 3s with what we call a G, a 2, and then their inside backers here, they'll have 3 of them as they work through. They are cover corners, right here at the bottom, they are not really run support. Their run support comes from their safeties, number 2 and number 5, which is their running back. They do a great job of kind of getting into the fray pretty quickly. But right here, you can see Salado throwing the ball down here at the bottom. We believe that if we can throw and catch, that we'll have a great opportunity for success throughout the night. And then the last thing, our key to victory is special teams. Don't give up any plays and don't give them the ball back. We've had some trouble going through, staying in our lanes, doing what we need to do on special teams to kind of hold up and continue to play complementary football. We've had a great week of practice, probably the best 3 practices we had all year. We see the kids seem focused, they seem up for the challenge and ready to go. And we're looking forward to the matchup tonight. You know, our back's against the wall, and so it's going to be good to see kind of the fight and the character that our kids have going into tonight's game. So again, this has been Keys to Victory. I'm Coach Ball. Thank you for joining us here at Viking Sports Network on our pregame show. Thank you for supporting the Vikings. Being here tonight, watching us play, supporting. Saturday, we have home volleyball game. I believe it starts at 1. We will be broadcasting it here on Viking Sports Network. But if you can get out and show the girls some support in their first round playoff game that is going to be here hosted in our stadium, in our gymnasium, come out, support the girls. Make sure that they feel the love and the support coming from the community is a big plus for them. So again, thank you for all you do. If you have anything that can help us be better, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at jball@lagovistavic.net. And again, thank you for watching Viking Sports Network, bringing you the moments that matter. Back to Riley and Colby.
Thanks, Coach Ball. We'll definitely be looking out for that here on Viking Sports Network.
Now let's take a look at the action across the area tonight. Our game of the week this week in the Austin area is Vista Ridge versus Hutto. Hutto is in the top 10 for the first time in a while Vista Ridge is right under them at 11. It should be a good game to watch.
Yeah, and then tonight in our district, Gerald does have the bye week this week, but has also already locked in a top 2 spot in the district and secured their playoff berth.
Gonzalez is going to be taking on Salado this week, which is the #1 game in the district for us tonight, besides ours, obviously. Gonzalez took a loss to Wimberley last week, which showed us the path that we need to take in order to get to the playoffs. Our best bet is now hoping that the Apaches lose the rest of their games, which gives us an easier way into the playoffs, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't win these next 2 games.
Yeah, and then for the other game in our district, Wimberley will be taking on Smithville. Smithville has already been eliminated from playoff contention, and Wimberley has pretty much secured the 3 spot in district, so this game has much less meaning to us.
That's all for tonight's district matchups. Now let's send it over to Coach's Corner.
Welcome to Coach's Corner, brought to you by North Lake Church, where their goal is to love Jesus and bring hope to every man, woman, and child here on the North Shore. Each week, we highlight another sport here at Lago Vista High School. This week, we are joined by Coach Ball with the cheer team. Thank you for joining us, Coach.
Thanks,
Preston. I have a few
Preston.
questions for you. First one, what inspired you to become a cheer coach?
So what inspired me to become a cheer coach was definitely my parents and my grandparents. My whole family is a coaching family. I actually fought the coaching profession. Like, I stayed away from it for quite a long time. Never really thought I would end up here. I was always kind of drawn to cheer. That was when I was growing up. Cheer was not a competitive sport in my high school. I was a multi-sport athlete, and my parents coached everything else. But cheer was kind of the only thing I ever really did for me. I cheered through college, and then was not going to become a teacher or a coach, and then eventually started tutoring and just kind of felt that pull that I had kind of been fighting, that I had a passion for teaching, coaching kids. And then coming out of college, I got a job offer as the head coach at Abilene Wiley and took the job, fell in love with it, and here we are.
Yeah.
So, but it was definitely my parents. They're both unbelievable coaches. My dad's a football coach, track guy. My mom coached cheer, basketball, track, everything growing up. They were definitely what inspired me to become a
It's
coach.
very cool. I'm glad that you're a coach today because
Thanks,
it's
Preston.
great having you out here. What do you believe are the most important qualities in a successful cheer team?
So for me, I think people would be surprised with what it takes to become a successful cheer team. I think in cheer, we fight a lot of stereotypes. We fight for relevance, not necessarily in Lago Vista. We're very well respected here, but I think consistency in cheer. Cheer's a performance-based sport. So I said this morning to my kids, there's no defense in what we do. So everything, like, really controlling what we can control. Like consistency, repetition is what makes great cheer teams. I think this year something we're really emphasizing is mental toughness. Okay. They have to train hours and hours and hours for a few minutes on the mat, and their mental toughness, like we just have to control all the controllables, and their mental preparation, their trust in one another. I love cheerleading because there's nothing like it as far as depending on the person next to you that's literally holding you in the air, or like you have to be able to depend on other people, trust other people, and just bringing a positive mindset day in, day out, being like really consistent in your training. And this group we have this year has been doing a really great job. So
yeah, I definitely think you have a great bond in the team. Like I think I talked to a lot of people out there, and they said that the team's really bonded together.
Yeah,
I think so.
They're really, really locked in this year.
Good. What is your approach for competition day preparation and strategies?
So I think I already talked about it. If you know me well, I'm a very I like to be prepared. We kind of like to think of every scenario. So we try to simulate a competition environment as much as possible. We've been very fortunate this year to have other student groups on campus come in. I try to put the girls in a pressure situation as often as possible. It's really hard to simulate the nerves that take over when you're trying to do something you do on a daily basis, but now it matters and there's people watching. So we had the boys basketball team come in and watch us one day. We had the football team come in early one day that we were taking the PSAT. We've had Coach Carnley stopped by the other day. Ms. Castillo stops by all the time. Just getting different eyes on them and putting them in as many pressure situations, making them handle pressure. We do a lot of hit this rep and we're done, just anything to make their mental and physical kind of put them in that zone of okay, I've got to hit right now, because in cheer there's no do-over. They get one shot and everything's on the line on that one shot. So just preparing them mentally to be ready to handle that pressure. Because of the success we've had, they're under a tremendous amount of pressure all the time. Microscope is always on. People are always looking to them to kind of set the standard, and just preparing them the best I can to handle that pressure, I think is our strategy.
Yeah, I was there for the little show off to the football team.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It was awesome.
It was good to see all the guys out there showing up for the team.
Yes, it's been, I would say, really, really great this year. The support and the people coming out and just bringing really great energy, genuine energy to what we're doing really means a lot.
Yeah, it just seemed like the guys wanted to be there. They were just
for sure. Nobody made them. It felt, agreed.
What is something different this year from the past few years?
So this year we had a really young team last year. So I had a lot of young kids put in really big roles last year. So to see them a year later, just that growth on our team, that experience is really, really special this year. I've got a lot of sophomores and juniors that at this point have a lot of experience. It's cool seeing them step up into leadership roles, things like that. I got a great senior class this year, really stepped up into, and they're ready to. They've kind of had different experiences coming through the program, and they really know what they want to accomplish their senior year, and I'm really, really proud of them. We are competing a JV mat for the first time ever, so usually we have one mat, and it's a really intense process to make that mat. And this year coming up for our first competition, we're actually putting 2 mats on the floor, so every single kid in our cheer program has a competitive spot. We always have a lot of alternates, a lot of kids kind of waiting for an opportunity, and we're finally have the numbers and the talent this year. I think that we thought it was time to put 2 mats on the floor, and that's the big change. So we debuted that this week at our show off, and they did a really great job.
That's very cool. Yeah, I was there. Very good job.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I've never heard of a JV competition. I guess it's a thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it is a thing.
That's very cool.
It's a thing.
Last question. When is the official start to y'all's competition season?
So our comp season kicks off this Sunday. We are at the Fort Bend Epicenter down in Rosenberg, Texas, which is outside of Houston. Okay. Hugely competitive competition. We were actually talking about this morning. I was asking the girls, how many chances other sports get to kind of have a competitive kind of test before, the stakes are really high. And in cheer, we only have 3 of those. So every opportunity matters, and this is our first big one. We have bids to nationals on the line, so we go compete, we get scored, and then we either basically get the nod that we're cleared to go to nationals or not. So big deal this weekend. We're really excited about that. Sunday, I believe our JV is around 9:45, 10 o'clock competing, and then varsity is later in the day at 2:45.
Nice.
So that's our kickoff this Sunday. We'll be cheering on JV football tonight, varsity football tomorrow night, and then varsity volleyball on Saturday at their playoff game. And then their call time on Sunday is 4:45 a.m. to head to Houston. So no days off for them, but they kind of thrive in that environment. So we're excited to go out and support all the other groups, and then Sunday's our day. So,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people show up to Houston or outside of Houston. I think there'll be a lot of people.
We always have a great crowd. Yeah.
I'll be there.
Awesome.
I'll be cheering on.
Awesome.
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
that's the best part.
Thank you, Coach Ball.
Thank you, Preston.
Back to you, Riley.
Thanks, Coach. It's always fun hearing about what's going on around Viking Nation. But now let's talk about what y'all all came here for, and that is your Lago Vista Vikings, who are coming off a much-needed bye week, but will still need some help to get into the playoffs.
A couple weeks ago, your Vikings played a very complete game against the Smithville Tigers, with both the offense and defense producing extremely efficiently. The Vikings got the run game going with 7 different rushers and even produced in the air with 3 different passers, one even being Austin Cole, with the Vikings pulling out some tricks to show off a little bit.
And what about that defense? How'd they play?
The Vikings only allowed 128 yards against Smithville, while also allowing under 100 rushing yards, less than 16 points, getting 2 takeaways, forcing multiple 3-and-outs, and no red zone touchdowns. Overall, a dominant showing from your Vikings defense, showcasing how important they are to this team.
And then will the Vikings keep the ship sailing tonight? We'll find out right here on Viking Sports Network. But for now, let's listen to what some of our players had to say about tonight's matchup.
What's up, Viking Nation? I'm Jack Diekman from Viking Sports Network. I'm here with Reed Herring, Landon Manharas, and Matthew Perkey. Pretty simple question for all y'all. What is one word to describe the vibe this week?
Focus.
Nice.
Spontaneous.
Intensity.
Perfect. Great answers from all across the board. All right, Perkey, how have we used the bye week to prepare us for this game?
I think it was just a good opportunity for the guys that were banged up and bruised to just get over that hump and get back to health, and just use that to fuel our practices this week and just get ready to make a run at a playoff run.
Perfect, yeah. All right, Landon, what is the key to victory against the Panthers?
Just got to stay consistent on our offense, get down the field and score and just not be nervous, just keep the same intensity of how we kept against Smithville. So, yeah.
Perfect answer. Okay, Reed. From this, as we near the end of the regular season, how have we grown as a team since week 1?
I feel like we've had a lot of trials and tribulations, but we've grown in intensity and teamwork. We've kind of come together to put some intensity into this last week of football.
Perfect. Thank you all for coming out. This is Jack Diekman signing off.
Considering that your Vikings are still trying to find their way into the playoffs, we're going to walk you through the paths that they could take to do so.
Last week was a big week for us, even though we had the bye week. Wimberley beat Gonzales 38-30, showing us our route to the playoffs. With Gonzales losing, our only way in is for Gonzales to lose the rest of their games, which is very possible with Salado and Jarrell, the top 2 teams in the district, left on their schedule. Our game against Navarro will tell a lot, too. This game is a must-win for your Vikings and can help us even more if we win by at least 12 points. Gonzales owns the tiebreaker against us and can have the same amount of district losses as us. All this means is if we beat Navarro by 12 or more points, Navarro is eliminated, and we have a better point differential between the 3 of us, Navarro and Gonzales, giving us a spot in the playoffs. But we still do need help from Jarrell and Salado to beat Gonzales over the next 2 weeks. The Vikings are ready to find their way into the playoffs tonight against the Panthers, and there's still more ahead here on Viking Sports Network.
That's right. We've been bringing you Viking football right here on VSN every week this season, and that will be continuing for the past few weeks and into the playoffs right here on Viking Sports Network. We'll also be on site to bring you so many other Viking sports, including volleyball, basketball, baseball, and softball, among a few others. To keep in touch with everything we're doing here at Viking Sports Network, make sure to follow us on our social media accounts. That is at LV_VSN on Instagram. That's just Viking Sports Network on Facebook. And then make sure to subscribe on YouTube at LVHS_VSN. And then this upcoming week, join us live tomorrow on YouTube as it's playoff time for your Lady Viking volleyball team. The Lady Vikings will be taking on the Fredericksburg Lady Billies right here in the Debbie Hansen Gymnasium at LVHS. Make sure to show up and support the Lady Vikings, but if you can't, we've got you covered with our live stream on YouTube. The game starts at 1 p.m. on Saturday. And then next week, join us Friday versus Wimberley on Huddle for Viking football's senior night game. And that's going to be it for this upcoming week on Viking Sports Network.
That's all for this edition of
Good evening, Viking Nation. Welcome to tonight's game between your Lago Vista Viking and the Navarro Panthers. We are live here at Irwin Field in Geronimo for tonight's contest. Your Vikings come into this game with a record of 4-4 overall, 1-3 in district. Geronimo comes in with a record. Remind me, Colby, again.
2-3 in district,
2 and 3 in
and
district.
3 and 4, 3 and 5, something like that.
Or, I'm sorry, 3
3 and 6
overall.
3 and 6.
So essentially, we have basically a playoff game tonight. The loser of this contest is out of the playoffs. The winner still, their playoff hopes will still be alive. What are you hearing this week from the coaches, Kobe?
From the coaches, I mean, in this game, the big thing that they want to do is get the run game going early. It got going very well against the Smithfield Tigers. They controlled the game. Game got over with quick. They controlled the clock, and they beat them by a lot. Their defense played outstanding, so they're definitely going to be wanting to prevent the run game from Navarro. They are a run-heavy team, a lot like Gonzalez's offense. You know, not that slot T offense, but they used to run the slot T, but not that slot T offense quite. It's just a very quick tempo offense. You know, they're set, they're ready to go to run that play immediately. So run defense is going to be big for the Vikings tonight. They'll throw it a little bit. Navarro will throw it a little bit, so secondary's got to be disciplined. But over the last 2 weeks, I mean, we had the bye week last week and Smithfield the week before. It's going to be a very good showing tonight. I'm expecting a high-scoring game. High-scoring game. Navarro's given up quite some points this season. They gave up 27 to Smithville. We only gave up 6 last time we played. But still should be a very good game to see tonight. And it matters a lot. It matters a lot.
It's huge. And the other game we'll kind of be following along for you guys tonight that's big for the Vikings playoff hopes is Gonzales and Salado.
Right.
Obviously for Lago Vista, they need they need Gonzales to lose the next 2 weeks.
Yes.
So we'll be following that and giving you some score updates. As well as tonight, we have some new features that we're hoping to roll out. So we'll see how that plays out as we roll along this broadcast tonight. So, like I said earlier, we're at Irwin Field. I don't know about you, Colby, but kind of a cool setting out here, kind of in the plains, kind of got some farmland, but it's pretty cool.
Very neat stadium. Very neat stadium, and we get a visitors press box.
Exactly.
That's what I'm happy about.
It's my first road game, and I get a press box. I feel lucky because I don't think you guys have had that the rest of the season.
No, we haven't. We've sat under a tent.
Okay. Looks like we have a good showing tonight of Lago Vista fans who've made the trip out here with about an hour and 45-minute trip.
I mean, I figured it would be. This game means a lot. Our
does.
playoff hopes are on the line. Our season's on the line right now. Much needed bye week last week, especially after a good showing against Smithville, going to a bye week, get some good rest, come into your last 2 games, knowing that you are probably going to have to win both of them.
Exactly.
So, overall, a great bye week, I've heard. Got their blue and gold game in to have some fun, but great bye week. I heard from Coach Ball, got a lot of rest, got a lot of good reps in during practice, and
also good probably get some players healed up, right? Because there's a lot of injuries, you know.
Yeah, injuries have killed us.
Games.
Injuries have killed us all season. A lot of players healed up over the bye week, which is a good sign for us.
So as we can see, we got the Lago Vista players kind of starting to make their way out onto the field. And you can't beat this weather for football.
No, it's perfect weather.
Weather's changed this week, nice, crisp.
I mean, I don't know about the weather change being nice. I wish it would have gradually dropped instead of being 80 one day and then 50 the next. Didn't really like that because I was in short sleeves and shorts. But I mean, I love cold weather. It's
I like this time of year. Right, it's good. But in Texas, that's how it happens, right? You never know when it's going to happen, and it's typically going to be an extreme.
Yeah.
So we got about 4 minutes to go to the game. Looks like the Lago is getting ready to make their entrance onto the field.
Our flag runners are bananas tonight. That's amazing. All the cheerleaders are dressed in their costumes for the first quarter. It is Halloween night. I do forget that. It is Halloween night.
As I would say, the Halloween edition.
I don't really know how I like Halloween being on a Friday night and having to go to a game, but Friday Night Lights on a Halloween, still pretty cool.
It is still pretty cool. Something different, not something you get that often.
Yeah, you don't get it very often.
Right? Interesting, as I walk in, there was a little bit of a trunk or treat action going on.
Oh, really? There was?
Coming in from the side, had some free hot dogs and free sausage wraps and stuff.
That sounds great.
this is my first road trip of the year. Kind of cool to be away from
home. Yeah, I mean,
A little
road trips are
different
always nice.
experience, right?
Yeah, road trips are always nice, especially with the crew. And out come your Lago Vista Vikings.
Here come the Vikings out onto the field, wearing their all-white uniforms, and I think is a pretty cool look.
So crisp.
Kind of like, as they say for UT, the icy whites.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, clean look.
Always clean.
Meanwhile, Navarro's come out on the field as well. We're gonna go turn the hype video real quick. We'll be right back. And we're back. Hope you enjoyed that hype video. As you can see in the center of the field, we have the captains out for the coin toss. Navarro won the toss. They're going to defer to the second half. The Vikings will get started on offense first. Kind of like starting on offense on the road.
Yeah, and I did look this up pregame. Every time the Vikings have started the game off with the ball, they have scored on their first drive and have won the game. So
that's a good stat.
Great thing to see.
We'll pause for the national anthem. sorry. We got the Viking return team making their way for the opening kickoff to get this game started. Looks like we have Brock Morton and Cameron Wright will be back deep to receive the kick.
Almost time. Playoff football's almost here.
Like I said earlier, this is essentially a playoff game, so
Pretty much is.
Navarro's going to be kicking off from your left on the screen to the right. And it's time to get this game underway. Ball's going to be kicked deep. It's going to be fielded by Brock Morton at the 15-yard line. He's going to run it up the left side. He's going to make a man miss. Run down the left sideline. He'll be tackled at about the 34-yard line, where the Viking offense will take over 1st and 10.
Already a good start for your Vikings. Getting across the 30-yard line. Good field position to start.
Definitely.
Definitely always want that, especially when you start off with the ball.
Exactly, especially on the road, right? You
Right.
want to get off to a good fast start. Field position is key to that.
Yep.
Interesting to see how the Vikings will start this game off. The offense is going to come out with 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Trip Henderson's going to have Landon Menaharis offset to his right. Brendan Brown's going to have motion. Trip's going to roll to the right side. Run a little option play. He's going to keep it for about a 1-yard gain on 1st down and bring up 2nd and 9. So, Colby, tonight, what do you think? You're going to be heavy on the run, heavy on the pass, try to be balanced?
I think definitely you have to be heavy on the run. You know, you've got to control this game in some way. And the way to do that is run the ball. You control the clock, you control the game. If you get some run yards going pretty well, if you get some blocks down early in the game, you're going to be able to control it. Motion man, definitely going to work for the Vikings. They've relied on it all season. Get those guys in motion, get extra guys to the point of attack. And now you have 3rd and short on your first drive. It's definitely manageable.
Exactly. So in that last play, Trip Henderson hands off to Landon Menaharis up the middle for about an 8-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 for the Vikings. Vikings going to come out with 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left.
Something to definitely watch. Brock Morton in this slot.
Yep.
On the bottom side, a lot of open space with that linebacker shaded inside, and that safety high up top.
Looks like Tripp's making a change to the play call.
Cedric Griffin looks like he's going to be locked up tonight. We're going to have a false start.
Yep. It's going to be a false start on the Vikings. That'll bring up 3rd and 8 after the 5-yard penalty.
Cedric Griffin's going to find somewhere downfield to get open, but they're not going to let it up early. He was our Viking Sports Network player of the game against Smithville. He did have a lot of yards, did have a lot of tackles on defense. He's going to find the open field early on in the game. They're not going to let him happen. They're not going to let him have that. And so expect some other receivers like Brock Morton, Matthew Perkey, maybe even Brendan Brown to step up a little bit. You're going to have some tight ends in there. No Casey Rothenberry tonight, so you lose that attack on the line.
Yeah.
But still got some pretty good tight ends. You got Tristan Smith up there too, and Xavier Ledette has been running the ball pretty well lately.
And kind of watching him here in this set here, you can see the safety and the cornerback over Cedric Griffin communicating a lot. So definitely probably going to have some coverage rolled over there.
Yeah, linebacker just rolled down to the edge. Brock Morton's got a lot of space. Single linebacker.
And Tripp's going to look to the left. He's going to get pressure. Pressure coming from the left side. He'll be sacked back at the 24-yard line. And that'll bring up about a 4th and 15. So the punt team will come out for Lago Vista.
Yeah, Cedric Griffin's main job on that was just to get that corner away from that flat.
Yeah.
For Brock Morton to have some space. Brock Morton's fast. When he gets the ball, he finds some open space. He'll get yards. He'll get touchdowns. Cedric Griffin's only job really was just to take that corner away. That was Tripp's only read. It looked like it touched him.
The ball did touch him. Luckily for Navarro, the ball bounced out of bounds. Short punt. Navarro will take over on the Lago Vista 40-yard line, where they'll have 1st and 10. So Navarro's going to start with good field position. It's going to be up to the Vikings to get a stop here.
Defense has been very good all season. They haven't let up too many big plays, and the big plays that they let up are touchdowns, but offense has done a very good job of responding. So I think the biggest thing for the offense is relying on your defense for this Vikings team. You know, rely on your defense to get stops, run the ball, be able to control this game, and we got an offsides here.
Looks like Navarro's going to run the ball up the middle for about 2 yards. As Colby mentioned, we're going to have an offsides on the defense. A little eager to get the game started.
Yeah. Want to get in the backfield pretty fast here.
Which this defense has been able to do all year, right?
Yeah, they definitely have. We got some fast guys on the line, which can come to haunt us, obviously, especially when, you know, Navarro is a very run-heavy team. When you get in the backfield too fast, running backs are pretty fast usually, so they'll get up the middle pretty quick, shoot through those gaps, and be able to find some space, get some yards.
That's why you got to make sure you're disciplined in your lanes, right?
Gerald did it to us the entire game. They ran for a bunch of yards on us, and, you know, they were just able to get up in the holes quick, get up in the A-gap quick, and we were just too fast in the backfield. Sometimes you just have to stay back there and just be patient.
Yep.
Just be patient.
All right, so we got 1st and 5. Ball's going to snap back, handoff to the left side. Number 2 is going to take it around the right side for a minimum gain of just 1 yard. Good job by the defense, stringing that play outside, and just all rallying to the ball.
Yeah, getting that outside contained quick is going to be pretty key here. You've got some guys that can hit on the inside part of the field, like those safeties up top and those linebackers. Aiden Vasquez, very fast on the outside linebacker position, able to get outside contained pretty fast, and Cameron Wright over there. Really, your only goal there is just to keep him in bounds and keep him, just allow your linebackers to make a big hit on him, maybe force a turnover.
Exactly. So Navarro's going to come out, one receiver to the left, one to the right. Gonna snap back, going to fake the handoff to the left. Quarterback's going to roll to the right. He's going to find some room around the right side. He's going to run it down where he's forced out of bounds at the Lago Vista 22-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 16 on the play for Navarro.
Really only one goal on that bootleg there. It was design run. It was a design quarterback run. Quarterback has nobody to throw the ball to. Everybody else is across the field trying to get the defense away. They don't want the defense anywhere near the quarterback so that he has a lot of room to run, and they've got good field position now. They're almost at the 20-yard line in the red zone.
Just as we mentioned, they kind of were using their speed against us, right? Get everyone flowing to the left, quarterback roll out to the right.
Yep.
And snap back, they're going to pitch it to the left side. Running back will make the first guy miss. Then he will be tackled by a group of Vikings after about a 7-yard gain on first down.
Garrison Houston got back there quick, almost cut off that jet sweep. Just barely missed him, couldn't get a shoestring.
Yeah, number 2, he's definitely got some speed coming around the edge of that
everybody
corner.
on this Vikings
right?
team does.
Yep. So that's going to bring up 2nd and about 2 for Navarro from the Lago Vista 14-yard line. And snap back, going to hand the ball off the middle. Running back's going to pick up. Looks like about 3 yards. That'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Navarro's going to be a run-heavy team.
Yeah.
They haven't thrown the ball at all in this first drive, and they're already 6 plays through. Biggest thing is, though, secondary has to stay disciplined. They cannot let any deep plays up because those deep plays will haunt you.
Right. That's the thing you have to guard against, right?
Yeah.
All the run heavy, then a play action or something.
Safeties start to bite once they see tight ends blocking.
Correct. Snap back, going to be handoff to the left.
Fumble.
The ball's going to come out. Fumble on the play. It looks like Lago Vista
like
has
we're
the
on
ball. And the rest confirm they do. Fumble, Lago Vista recovery at the 15-yard line. Huge turnover, big play for the defense.
Yeah, that defensive line shot through that gap quick. Able to get on the ball there. Force a big hit on the running back. Able to.
Yeah, if you look at the replay, good job forcing the fumble and being able to be quick to get the ball.
Yeah, middle linebackers. Was that third? That was third down, right?
No, that was first down.
That was first down?
That was right after they got a.
I mean,
second down.
It was second down,
Second
yeah.
down.
Blitzing in the red zone is something that the Vikings defense thrives on. You got those linebackers, those fast linebackers blitzing through those B gaps.
Correct.
Get in the backfield quick, disrupt those plays, and able to force some turnovers, which has been a big part.
First down. Pass is caught by Cedric Griff on the right side. He's going to make a few guys miss. He's able to pick up about 6 yards. That was some good work by Cedric Griffin there. He had some defenders out there, was able to make some guys miss.
Yeah, and I mean, back to the whole turnovers thing. I mean, turnovers have been a huge part of our season.
Correct.
It hasn't been flags this season. It's been turnovers. Whenever we lose the turnover battle, you lose the game.
Yep.
We lost it again. We lost turnover battle against Gerald. Lost it against Salado.
Salado.
Lots of turnovers don't lead to good things. Didn't turn
No.
the ball over against Smithville. Played a very complete game there.
Correct. Yeah, that'll definitely be one of the keys of this game. We'll step aside for a quick commercial. Have an injured player on the field, being helped off after that first down play. As you mentioned, good to get that turnover early, stop that early initial drive by Navarro. A chance for this offense to see if they can kind of get it going on the second possession and kind of take some of the momentum in this game.
Yeah, we're going to be playing with 4 receivers a lot tonight, without Casey Robsbury at tight end. But it allows for more opportunities on the outside corner. It just allows us to get out of bounds more, be able to control the clock whenever you need to. And biggest thing it comes down to is clock control tonight.
Yep. A snapback trip's going to hand it off up the middle. Landon, I think that was Landon Menahar's going to bounce off. I'm sorry.
Devin Parsons.
Devin Parsons. Sorry, I saw the 2, didn't see the other number.
Yeah, they're very close to each other.
He's like a little bit of a pinball action up the middle. Able to gain a couple yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and about, I think, a long 2 for the Viking offense. We got 2 receivers to the right. We're going to have 2 receivers to the left. Devin Parsons is going to be offset trip on the right, snap back. He's going to fake the handoff to Devin Parsons. Tripp's going to kick the ball right up the middle for a 1st down. For the Vikings, he's tackled at the Lago Vista 27-yard line. It's good kind of read option there.
Yeah, it was a great play, especially on 3rd and short to the short side of the field. You have those linebackers shaded in, and that's your read guy. You see him come in, you have a lot of space on that outside corner.
Snap back, quick pass out to the left side to Brennan Brown. He's going to take it for about an 8-yard gain.
Yeah, and again, this just goes back to those quick RPOs and those screen passes that Tripp loves. He gets so many yards out of them, especially with some fast receivers. Get the ball out of Tripp's hands as quick as possible.
Correct.
Trust your receivers to get downfield.
We're going to come out, Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Tripp's going to fake the handoff. He's going to roll to his right side, look downfield. He's going to keep it. He's got some room on the right side. He's going to cut it upfield and get taken out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. That gain will be enough for a 1st down. Good decision by Tripp. He saw nothing downfield, saw an opening on the right side, tucked it down and ran.
Yeah, he had about 15 yards of space there. All the receivers were pretty much 30 yards downfield. Yep. They just take that secondary away and just allow so much room for Tripp to open up, be able to run the ball, able to pick up a 1st down there too. Just keep this ball moving forward. That's the biggest thing for the Vikings. They don't want negative plays.
And when Tripp's rolling to his right, the defense has to be leery of him passing it because he's really good at passing the ball on the run to the right. Tripp's going to throw it deep down the left side to Cedric Griffin. We have a flag on the play. I think we're going to get pass interference.
They're definitely going to get, yep.
When you look at it, definitely a size mismatch with
fall,
Cedric Griffin and that cornerback.
That's going to fall under that defensive pass interference category of just not even playing the ball, just playing through the receiver. That's going to be 15 and going to be an easy 1st down. Good option by Tripp. Just taking that shot to Cedric Griffin. You can see that one-on-one opportunity.
Exactly.
You see that size difference between Cedric Griffin and the defender. Take advantage of that. Take advantage of that all game.
Yeah, I would go back to that. multiple times. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty. The ball will be 1st and 10 from Lago Vista from the Navarro 43-yard line after the penalty. They're going to come out with 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Devin Parsons going to be offset to the right of Trip Henderson. He snapped back. Quick pass out to right to Cedric Griffin. Defender comes up and makes the tackle after about a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, one thing that this Vikings offense, especially through the air attack that Trip Henderson is going to thrive on, is staying on the short side of the field.
Yep.
Trip Henderson's one of those quarterbacks it's weird. He doesn't thrive when he has time. When he gets the ball out quick, like I said, those RPOs and those screen passes are best for him. You know, you got Trips on this left side. It just is very bunched up and just allows for more guys to catch the ball and be able to create space there.
He's going to throw the screen pass caught to Brock Morton to the right side. He's going to cut it upfield on the right side after a gain. The gain of about 10, 11 yards. That'll be a 1st down from Lago Vista. A good little screen pass, bringing Brock Morton across the field for that screen. Definitely kind of a different setup to that screen.
Yeah, starting with Trips on the left side, motioning Brendan Brown over to the right side. Just gets those linebackers to shade over a bit, allow more space underneath for Brock Morton to run that drag route, able to get a bunch of yards. Again, when he has space, he's very fast. And safety playing very deep off of him. You might see something quick to him here.
Quick snap. Trips going to quick pass out to Brock Morton, just a little bit wide. Pass will fall incomplete. Trip got some quick pressure up the middle on that play.
Trip waits half a second. He's got Brendan Brown wide open in the middle of the field. That linebacker read that beautifully. He was able to jump on that screen pass against Brock Morton. I think he realized where his safety was playing.
Did. So after the incomplete pass, it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Vikings from the Navarro 31-yard line. Definitely been pass heavy on this drive so far.
Yeah, that's what they've been pretty much all of district. They've had to rely on the pass, mainly because they've been down.
Yeah, true. It's going to be a reverse around the left side to Brendan Brown. He'll cut it upfield, gain about, hard to see from here, about 3 yards on 2nd down. I'm sorry, I think about 4 yards on 2nd down. Bring up 3rd and 6. Definitely good to get some positive yards, make it 3rd and manageable. You're obviously probably got 2 plays to get 6 yards.
Yeah, I mean, like we said earlier, coaches don't want negative plays.
No.
They don't want negative plays. They want to avoid those as much as they can. The only one we've had so far is a sack on the first drive.
Tripp's got time. He's going to look downfield. He's going to throw it deep to Cedric Griffin, and that is just a touch too far.
Just a little too much. Cedric Griffin
he had him open.
Able to beat that corner very quickly on that post route. No safety help over the top either.
No, that was
those underneath route. That underneath route that Brock Morton, just that little 10-yard dig, just got that safety to bite, allowed a lot of space.
You definitely had good pass protection on that one. Good read by Tripp, right? Find the one-on-one matchup with Cedric Griffin. Pass was just a touch too long.
Yeah, Ced is going to come out. Archer Houston going to go in at his spot.
So
just that post-dig concept is, honestly, it's a great concept in high school football. You don't see it in the NFL, though.
So 4th and 7, snap back to Tripp. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to get hit in the backfield where he will fumble the ball. It will be recovered by Navarro.
Man, such a good drive.
Yeah.
Such a good drive. The biggest thing is you've got to protect Tripp. Sure, he doesn't thrive when he has time, but you've still got to protect him.
Correct. Yeah, Navarro got some really quick pressure off of that right edge. Tripp was looking downfield.
Overall, pretty much all we've seen in this game is defense.
Defense is the name of the game so far.
Already 2 turnovers in this game, 1 from each team.
So Navarro will take over 1st and 10 from their 35-yard line. Got 1 receiver to the left. The receiver's going to come in motion. We're going to have a false start on the offense.
Number 21. He got moving a little quick there. Just lined up at that H-back position. Definitely. Probably we're going to see the jet sweep there, but was a little late on the snap. Probably just going to see a run to the right side, get that extra blocker over there to the right side, get somebody on the defense away from that. Had that sniffer back to run up the middle and just provide some space.
So I bring up 1st and 10 for Navarro. We have the ball at their own 30-yard line. And for a run-heavy team, negative plays are not something they want to see. So
no, definitely not.
Curious to see what they do here in 1st down.
It's hard to convert 1st and 15 when all you do is run the ball.
Snap handoff. The running back's going to take it off the left-hand side. where he's going to gain about 5 yards, pretty much gain the penalty yards back. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the Navarro 35-yard line. Just a little bit of an off-tackle run off the left-hand side that time. And as you mentioned earlier, definitely coming out as a run-heavy team.
Yeah, definitely. And that's pretty much all you're going to see from Navarro. They haven't thrown the ball yet. Gonzalez threw the ball, I think, first drive against us.
That's true.
You're not going to see much from You're not going to see much air attack from Navarro here.
Second line, he's going to fake the handoff. Quarterback's going to roll to the right. He's looking downfield.
We say
he's
that.
He's going to pass. It's going to be caught by number 22 for a first down. Yeah, as soon as we
of course,
talk about
as soon as we talk about that. Overall, that's just one of those Aaron Rodgers play-action bootlegs that you see. Fake the handoff, have the ball in the other. You have everybody going your way, so you have an easy throw to your side. And
it's the play that keeps the defense honest, right?
Yeah.
Run. And then that play action, you got to always be looking for it.
Yeah, again, that just comes down to secondary being disciplined.
Exactly. All right, so to bring up 1st and 10 from the Navarro 47-yard line. We have 2 receivers to the right.
You got some pressure from both sides from Preston Vaughn and Aiden Vasquez.
Yeah, it looks like the Vikings are going to maybe bring some pressure on this play. Snap back, going to hand off up the middle. Running back's going to find some room straight up the middle. Down to Lago Vista 45-yard and get the pressure off the edge. Left the hole up the middle on that run.
Yeah, I was going to say that's all that did. Put them pressure on the edge. Quarterback realized it for Navarro, able to audible that and call that run up the middle. Make it 2nd and short. Might see a shot here, might not. Depends on, they've run the ball pretty well. Their one pass play, they've got a completion out of it.
Yeah, you wonder at some point if the Vikings will dial like a run blitz up the middle because most of their runs so far have kind of been attacking the middle of the defense. So we're going to run up the left side. Running back will be tackled for a minimal gain of 1 yard.
Yeah,
kind of looked like there might have been a hold on that edge.
Definitely was on that left side. Nonetheless, corner is able to crash on that quickly. Aiden Vasquez is able to get out there pretty fast. Preston Vaughn looked like he was held a little bit there, but doesn't matter. Still 3rd and 1.
Still made a play. Yep. So it'll be 3rd and 1 for this Viking difference. Big early 3rd down in this ball game. We have coming up on 1 minute left in the first quarter. And snap back, handoff up the middle. The running back's going to get stopped at the
be just enough for a first down.
42 yard, yeah, just enough for a first down. You look at this Navarro team and the running backs, they definitely run with some abandon, right? They definitely hit the hole quick.
Yeah, they're not slow at all. Like I said, Navarro's running backs aren't slow at all. They're going to hit those holes pretty quick. And that
right side, Vikings are able to, great job by the Viking defense. I think it was Archer Houston coming up and kind of stopping that play
slapping the feet a little bit.
Getting enough of the feet to take him down for only a 1 yard loss.
Yeah, Archer Houston crashed pretty early on that.
He did.
Pretty early on that play. As soon as they came set, he rolled down, pretty much played linebacker. You saw Preston Vaughn come out and play kind of a short corner in the box a little bit. Archer Houston just crashed down, pretty much was playing linebacker from there and able to make a good tackle in the backfield.
So that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. We'll step aside for a quick commercial break.
Do you need blinds or shades for your home or business, but you don't know where to start? That's where we can help. Our professional staff offers an end-to-end process, beginning with a free in-home consultation, to explore the design options that work best for you. We take precise measurements of each window for a guaranteed, customized fit. Our name brand products, along with our manufacturer's limited lifetime warranty, offer quality you can trust.
All right, we're back. Again, this is Brian Kyler and Colby Canales bringing you the sights and sound of this game. Bit of a defensive first quarter. The offense is able to move the ball a little bit, but then both defenses able to make stops so far. Navarro's going to come out with the ball 2nd and 9.
Yeah,
from the Lago Vista
very
41.
Defensive first quarter. I mean, a scoreless first quarter, obviously, but pretty much all we've seen is defense. We've got to take away from each side. Turnover battle is going to be the name of the game, and we've got a false start.
We're going to have a false start by Navarro.
Little score update from around the district. The game that matters, we got Gonzalez up 7-0 on Salado. First quarter, still early.
First quarter, it
but
still was early.
still can't have Gonzalez win.
No.
Cannot have Gonzalez win.
Yeah, definitely rooting for Salado in that one. Like you said, that game is early. Salado has a really good team. And they're able, as we saw, they're able to put up some points.
Unfortunately, looking at it, though, Salado this week does have a lot of injuries. I mean, their starting quarterback got injured earlier in the season.
That's not good.
He's out for the entire season, broken collarbone. But, I mean, other players have obviously gotten injured. Definitely not something we want to see.
Exactly.
Don't want to see Salado lose.
No. All right, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 14. Navarro's got the ball at the Lago Vista 46-yard line. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Snap back. He's going to fake the handoff, going to reverse around the left-hand side. It's going to be a great play by Cameron Wright, shedding a blocker to step up and stop that reverse for essentially no gain. Great job by Cameron. Individual effort.
Yeah, breaking tackles. I mean, the corners and safeties are really good at that. Our Vikings defense, very fast, can get off blocks very easily. Cameron Wright with a nice little hit there. Drop that shoulder, get on his hip.
You can see on that replay, textbook tackle on the outside,
yeah.
right? Great open field tackle.
Low man wins. Keep it 3rd and 5, too.
Great job by our protection crew bringing some replays at
3rd
you.
and 14, actually. I just realized that.
Center Navarro's going to come out 3rd and 14. At trip to the right.
Probably a passing down. Don't see anybody in the backfield with the quarterback.
Snap back. Quarterback's going to drop back. Laga's going to get some pressure. Quarterback's going to make one man miss, but then a host of Vikings are there to corral him for only a 3-yard gain. It's going to bring up 4th and 11.
Overall, good discipline from the secondary, knowing that it's 3rd and 14. It's going to be a passing down with nobody in the backfield. I mean, it's 2nd quarter. You're going to have to start tweaking those things a little bit. You're going to have to get something going if you're Navarro. But, I mean, just a great disciplinary job by the Vikings secondary. Linebackers able to stay back, but still able to crash pretty quick once you see that quarterback run.
That was a great overall defense in that play, right? You had good pressure, secondary covered well, and like you said, the linebackers are ready for the quarterback to take off.
You got Cedric Griffin and Archer Houston back deep for us.
You got the snap back. Got a short kick. It's going to take a Navarro bounce. It's going to be picked up and returned to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, probably a good decision by Archer Houston to pick that up. Punt got rolling a little bit, was probably going to go to about the 5-yard line. You don't want that bad of field position. Get across the 20, give your quarterback some room.
Huge difference having the ball at the 5-yard run versus the 21. Yeah, definitely smart play. Kind of a safe play. He looked around, right? Didn't really have any defenders around him, so smart decision by Archer Houston. So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 for Lago Vista from their own 21-yard line. You have 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right.
You see how much space Cedric Griffin has. The split between him and Brendan Brown.
Lago's going to hand the ball off. I think Austin Cole's going to take it around the right side. Cut it upfield, get a gain of about, what was that, 2 yards?
Yeah, I think that was pretty much the goal on that play. Just get around to the edge and have Cedric Griffin be your only blocker. That's why there was so much space between him and Brendan Brown. Brendan Brown was pretty much almost playing tight end. Very, very short distance between him and the right tackle. Just couldn't get that outside, just couldn't get that block on the outside edge on the offensive line. If you do, I mean, Austin Cole's got a lot of room to run. He's got a lot of green in front of him with only Cedric Griffin blocking.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Snap back, Tripp's going to hand the ball off the left-hand side. Austin Cole's going to take it up. Field going to be tackled down right around the 30-yard line. It's going to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
Yeah, it looked a little like a read option for Tripp. I mean, you saw there was pretty much nothing he could do there.
No. Well, that was a good read, right? Because the right-hand side of that defense had kind of...
They crashed pretty hard.
Crashed hard, left the left side open for Austin Cole.
Able to make it 3rd and manageable.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Tripp's going to take the snap. He's going to hand that off to Austin Cole up the left-hand side. He's going to... Good run up the middle for Austin Cole for about 10 yards and a 1st down. He'll be tackled down around the 37-yard line. A little burst as Austin Cole saw the hole, made a cut, got it upfield.
Yeah, something you've realized from our running backs, I mean, it's kind of backwards. I mean, Devin Parsons and Landon Manjar, pretty slim guys.
Yep.
They are able to get up the middle pretty quick. Austin Cole, a little bulkier, gets on the outside zone very quick, much quicker than Landon and Devin do.
Was that? Tripp drops back to pass, and the ball is batted down by the defensive line on that one.
I was gonna say, I didn't see the ball go anywhere.
No, it was batted down pretty quickly. They got their hands up. Looks like Tripp was trying to hit a kind of a quick slant on that one that was batted down. So I bring up 2nd and 10. We have about 8 minutes and 35 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Yeah, again, I mean, just looking at that short side of the field that Tripp loves to work with. Not a lot of space over there,
No.
but that's what the Vikings use motion men for.
Snap back to Tripp. He's going to look downfield. He's going to throw it to Cedric Griffin. Nice catch by Cedric Griffin. He's going to take it up down to the left side where he's tackled at the Navarro, I think, 33-yard line. That was a great catch by Cedric Griffin. That ball was a little low, but he was able to just pluck it out of the air.
Yeah, again, another post-dig concept that you see all throughout high school football. I mean, Brennan Brown running that dig down the middle. Good read by Tripp. Read that safety, come down. Have a lot of room for Cedric Griffin to run, make a good catch, and get some yards out of it. Could have broke free for a touchdown, but good shoestring tackle from Navarro secondary.
Yeah, and good pass by Tripp. A lot of zip on that
Yes.
ball. Really good throw. Not an easy throw. Bring up 1st and 10. Tripp's going to hand it off to Austin Cole around that left side, where he's going to get it upfield. Maybe tackled around the 26-yard line. He definitely found a little room on that left-hand side with Austin Cole.
Yeah, I think biggest thing for the Vikings team this drive is just keep the ball moving forward. I mean, that's pretty much the story that they want to have every single drive, but it's really the story of this drive. They haven't stopped at all, have had no
Agreed.
negative plays, kept the ball moving forward, able to get positive plays, and you got 2nd and short right now. We might see a shot to the end zone to Cedric Griffin. He's got pretty deep coverage.
Tripp's going to drop back. He's looking deep. He's going to roll to the right side. He's looking downfield. He's going to throw it deep to Brock Morton, and that pass is just a little bit high for Brock.
Got a flag from the umpire. Probably going to be a holding on the offensive line.
Yep, flag on the left-hand side of the field. Wait on the word from the officials. So we'll be holding on Lago Vista.
Yeah, a little grab and restrict on that left tackle over there. Gave Tripp a little too much time there.
They did, yep.
Had two receivers in the end zone with only one guy covering him. I think Navarro's safety got a little lost. I mean, I lost him. They're both wearing
so did I.
the end zone and the safety are wearing purple right now. So
after that penalty, after the 10-yard penalty, that'll bring up 2nd and 13 for Lago Vista. You're spot on that play, right? They were looking to take a shot deep on that play. With 2nd and short now. 2nd and long. Brock Morton's going to come in motion to the right side, snap back to Tripp. He's going to fake the pass to the left, trying to throw the screen. The screen breaks down. Tripp's going to run. He's going to fumble the ball. It's going to be picked up by Navarro. Brock Morton's good hustle by Brock Morton to come back down and make the tackle.
yeah, there's not much that Tripp can do when that was a designed screen play to his running back to the left side. There's not much he can do when you see guys there and you can't find
I guess
your
the only
receiver.
thing you could do in there is maybe throw the ball at the feet of your receiver, but yeah, that's a.
But I mean, when there's Navarro linebackers just all over that, you can't throw it downfield because you have linemen downfield.
Correct.
And then you just get a sack out of that. So, I mean, overall, a good job by Tripp just to, extend the play, maybe get something out of nothing, but another turnover.
Like I said, it has been a story of the defenses, right? Both offenses get a little bit of movement, but then both defenses have come up and made plays.
Yeah.
To stop the drive. So after the fumble return by Navarro, they will have 1st and 10 from the Lago Vista 33-yard line. There's 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. Navarro's going to come out with one receiver to the right, one to the left. And snap back's going to hand off to the left-hand side. Running back's going to make the first man miss. In the middle of that defense will make the tackle.
Yeah, run to the left was kind of easy to guess there with nobody on that right side for Navarro, and sniffer back and a receiver over here, and you got tight ends lined up on the left side.
So bring up 2nd and 4 for Navarro from the Lago Vista 32-yard line. Navarro's going to come out. Receiver in motion, snap back. Quarterback's going to roll out to the right side. He's going to throw the ball deep. Ball's going to go deep downfield. Great play by that secondary. Cedric Griffin comes in over the top to knock that ball down. Great defense by the
we're
secondary.
going to have some extra stuff after the play. Have an unsportsmanlike conduct. It's going to move him up into the red zone.
Yep.
And give him a first down.
It'll be a 15-yard penalty against Lago Vista after the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Navarro will now have the ball 1st and 10 from just inside the Lago Vista 14-yard line. Definitely a key set of downs here for the Viking defense to try and keep them out of the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, limit them to as much as least as you can. I mean, you don't want them in the end zone here, especially with how this game's going.
All right, snap back. We're going to hand off to the left-hand side. Running back's going to run it to the edge. Another good tackle by Cameron Wright coming up from his cornerback position.
And he's had a good night so far. He's had a good night so far, able to get off blocks pretty quick, make some good tackles to prevent a lot from this Navarro offense. I mean, only got 1 yard out of that. Could have had a lot more if he wasn't there.
I've been impressed with his form tackling, right? He comes up and makes solid tackles. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 from Navarro, or 2nd and about 9 from the Lago Vista 13-yard line. Snap back, he's going to fake the handoff. Quarterback's going to roll to the right side, looking downfield. He's looking. He's going to throw it downfield, and that pass is going to go incomplete. Great job by the secondary in coverage. Quarterback really had nowhere to go on that pass play.
Yeah, made him make a decision late, and honestly a very good throw from the quarterback. Able to hit his receiver's hand just a little too far out of the end zone. But overall, great coverage.
So that's going to bring up a big 3rd down and 9 for the Viking defense.
Very key 3rd down here. You do not want to give up a lot.
Got the Viking crowd in front of us making some noise. Tomorrow's going to have 2 receivers to the right. Receiver motion out to the right. Quarterback's going to roll to the right side. He's going to look downfield. He's going to pass. And that ball looks like it's caught for a Navarro touchdown. Great pass by the quarterback.
Yeah, I mean that's really been their only pass play is a play-action bootleg to that right side.
So it'll be a 13-yard touchdown pass for Navarro. With 5 minutes and 25 seconds left, Navarro will come on for the extra point. And the snap, the hold, the kick is up on its way. And the kick just gets over the upright and it's good. So Navarro takes a 7-0 lead. So short drive for Navarro after the Lago Vista turnover to take the lead 7-0.
I mean, this has been pretty much the entire story for the Vikings all district. I mean, they've just been playing keep-up football. Just catch up. Just offense has just got to catch up. I mean, they've got to get something going. Probably going to have to rely on the air attack a little bit more.
Offense has been able to move the ball. It's just like you mentioned earlier, turnovers.
Yeah.
Right? That's going to be the key here. But on the positive side so far tonight, they have been able to get receivers open down the field, right?
Yeah, we have.
So if Tripp can have give Tripp some time, I think there's some plays definitely to be made downfield.
And it's something Vikings receivers have always been very good at. I mean, in years past, too. Able to find open space during broken plays. Broken plays turn into highlights.
Yeah. A little update around the district if I'm reading this ticker going across right. Gonzales is ahead 7-6 over Salado. Kind of interesting. Wimberley is ahead 14-7 over Smithville. So Smithville hanging in there a little bit early on in that game.
I mean, we saw.
I'm sorry, 21-14.
I mean, yeah, still a 7-point game. We saw that Smithville's got some athletes. They can play. Viking defense was just stout that night.
Yeah. So we're going to have the kickoff. Ball's going to bounce around the 20-yard line. Going to be fielded by Brock Morton. He's going to make the first guy miss. He's going to take it up the left-hand side. Brock's got some space. The kicker's going to push him out of bounds about the 33-yard line. Great return by Brock Morton on that one. Definitely made one man miss, found an opening, used his speed to get up the sideline. Great response after giving up a touchdown.
Man, special teams has been such a big story for the Vikings this season on the kickoff side and on the return side. Giving up a lot of big touchdowns, big kickoff return touchdowns on the kickoff side, but we have gotten a lot of big returns. Haven't had a kick return touchdown yet, but
we've been close.
Overall, great field position to start with.
And exactly what you need after giving up a touchdown, right? So Lago Vista will have the ball 1st and 10 from the Navarro 35-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, we have 2 to the right. Snap back to Tripp. He's going to hand it off to Devin Parsons up the left-hand side. He's going to take it around the corner. They've definitely found, I don't know about you, but they found something on that left-hand side. That last drive and then that first play of this drive, they've been able to get some yards off the left-hand side of that line.
Yeah, I mean, and Devin Parsons, as a running back, has a lot of patience. He lets his blocks develop. That's why he's been such a key asset for us at running back. He's been out a little bit with a concussion, but he is back now. He's been very patient.
So quick pass out to Brock Morton. Good block by Cedric Griffin on the edge.
And Cedric's got to be a little careful with that. Almost had a block in the back there. But no flag on it.
No
Still
flag,
a good block. Able to give Brock Morton a lot of space on that outside edge.
Able to give him enough room for a first down. So that'll bring up 1st and 10 from Lago Vista from the Navarro 23-yard line. We have 4 minutes and 30 seconds here left in the second quarter. Snap back to Tripp. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to take it up the right-hand side where he's got some room.
And he fooled me.
He fooled me as well.
I was looking at Devin Parsons.
That was a great read by Tripp Henderson. He saw it, fake the handoff to Devin. He pulled it out very last minute, saw that hole on the right-hand side, and able to take it down to the Navarro, 14-yard line.
Yeah, big thing with Tripp, he loves having options, especially his read options, pitch options. He loves having those. It makes him make a decision quick.
It's 1st and 10, snap back to Tripp. He's going to look to the left side. He's going to go back to the right side. Looked like his route was not open quickly on the left-hand side.
And he had Cedric Griffin wide open in the middle of the end zone. Just don't think he could see him and get to him fast enough.
This is definitely that area of the field where you start looking at Cedric Griffin when you have a 6'4" wide receiver out there.
Yeah, and when you see one-on-one opportunities, which I think that's what they're going to give him here. Shaded a little bit more towards the sideline. Could see a slant right out of him or run up the middle, maybe even a screen pass that left side.
Snap back, Tripp's going to hand it off to Devin Parsons around the left side. Devin's going to take it down, in for a touchdown from Devin Parsons.
Another outside zone play from the Vikings. They've thrived on that all season.
Absolutely.
With the running game. Outside zone. Get those 3 receivers on that Tripp side blocking. Very good blocking receivers for this Vikings offense. Able to get in the end zone very quick there. Good answer.
Great job by Devin Parsons. Kind of being patient. Then found the seam. Used the speed to get through there for a touchdown. Vikings will be on for the extra point. Looks like Zeke Moore is back to kick. Snaps back, holds up, kicks good. Lago Vista ties the game at 7 with 3 minutes and 48 seconds left.
Yeah, just a good answer from the Vikings, especially after giving up that long drive.
We'll step
and
aside
a big
for
touchdown.
A quick commercial break.
We are Domino's. We are family. We are family.
Hi, I'm Mike Coronis, and
welcome to Domino's.
We're not just your typical pizza place. We're a family-owned business deeply rooted in the heart of Lago Vista. Serving the community for 17 years, we've never missed a Friday night. From our fresh ingredients to our famous hand-tossed crust, we strive for every pizza to be made with love and care and delivered on time. Every time.
We are Domino's. We are family. We all row.
All right, welcome back after that short commercial break. We have 3 minutes, 48 seconds left here in the second quarter.
We got a tie game here, but a score update for Gonzalez versus Salado. Gonzalez scored another touchdown, up 14-6 now.
We'll definitely keep everyone updated on that score, as that has
a lot of meaning
a lot of meaning to us right now. But back to this game, big answer by the Vikings after the big kickoff return, couple big plays, tie it at 7-7. Lago Vista is going to go with the low kickoff. It's going to be fielded by number 11 at the 46-yard line, returned back to Lago Vista 46-yard line.
Yeah, I think the main idea behind that onside kick right there was just maybe try and get the ball back as quick as you can, but especially don't give up a big return.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, because we've seen that a couple times this year. Get a score, then a big kick return kind of takes the momentum back. Minimize any big returns. Let your defense come out and try and get a stop. So Navarro will have the ball first and 10 from the Lago Vista 46-yard line, moving from your right to your left. Back in motion, snap back. Going to have a handoff straight up the middle. Great job of that Lago Vista defensive line stopping that play right in its tracks. Great penetration.
Yeah, you've got two linebackers up the middle, and Xavier Ledet and Reed Herring just staying together, able to shoot up that B gap quicker than the lineman can get up there, quicker than that sniffer back was able to get up there, just shoot that gap really quick, able to disrupt that play, only allow 2 yards.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 2 from the Lago Vista 44-yard line. Coming up on 3 minutes left here in the second quarter. Got two receivers to the right. Ball's going to be snapped back. Running back's going to take it off the right-hand side, where he's going to be tackled by Matthew Perke.
Yeah, you see Garrison Houston on that outside linebacker position up top. He was ready to headhunt. He was ready to get in the backfield quick. Tried to work inside. Unfortunately, that play for Navarro was an outside play, just allowed more room for him to get up.
So they're able to get the ball out to the 40-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 4. It's a big third down play here. Coming up on about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the second quarter. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Quarterback's going to look to the right-hand side for the play call. Snap back. It's going to hand it off the left-hand side. And the running back's going to run it down to about, what is that, the 37-yard line. It's going to be close to a first down.
It's going to be fourth down. Fourth and super short. Might see a measurement here.
Yeah, that's really close. The official looking over to the side, looking toward the sideline to see if it's a first down or not. Looks like we are going to get that measurement.
Looks really close. I mean, if it is a fourth down, it is 4 down territory. They're going to go for it.
Absolutely. Especially on 4th and short. Waiting for the chain crew.
Man, this looks close.
It looks very close. If they don't have it, it's going to be inches. It is
fourth down.
It is 4th down, so we're going to have a big 4th down play coming up.
It's going to be go big or go home for this Vikings defense.
It is.
They're going to send. They're going to send.
I have a feeling
they're probably
going
to
to
be sending 7 guys.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're going to sell out on this one.
I mean, 4th and inches. There's that. It ain't 4th and 1. It's like 4th and 1 inch.
All right, so we got 4th and very short. The Navarro offense is going to come out. We have one receiver to the left. Snap back, now the handoff. Running back's going to take it up the middle. He's going to be able to gain 2 yards and the first down.
A little surprised, not very aggressive from the Vikings
No,
defense.
I thought they'd have. I thought they'd dial up a run blitz or something and sell out, stop the run on that one. But after that play, it'll bring up a 1st and 10 for Navarro from the Lago Vista 34-yard line, and we've now come to the 2-minute timeout. And we'll step us. All right, while we wait for this, just to give everyone a heads up, so we have the Lady Viking Volleyball on Viking Sports Network this Saturday as they take on the Fredericksburg
Lady Billies.
Lady Billies. Again, that will be tomorrow. Game begins at 1 o'clock. That will be at home at Lago Vista. It'll be live stream on YouTube where you can catch that action as your Lady Vikings start the playoffs.
Did play them in a scrimmage, first scrimmage of the season, and did beat them. So it should be a good game to watch tomorrow. Should be a very good game to watch.
Great district season for the Vikings, going undefeated, taking the district title for the 2nd year in a row.
Undefeated district title.
Our undefeated district title. All right, snap back, gonna fake the handoff, fake the reverse, gonna go deep down the field.
Oh, he got hit as soon as he threw.
And that ball was intercepted by Matthew Perka. He's going to take it up the left-hand side. He's not going to cut it back across the field where he will then be tackled at the 25-yard line. I think we might get there's a flag on the play. We might have a roughing the passer.
If so, that's not good. I mean, he got hit as soon as he threw the ball. That ball came out like a duck.
We'll wait on the call on the field. Or it could be a...
Just dropped right in Matthew Perky's hands.
This is a big penalty flag. Let's see what the flag is for. Maybe a holding on the return. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Lago Vista. Be a spot foul. Still be Lago Vista ball, but it'll be 15 yards from the end of the run.
Yeah, that ball just dropped right in Matthew Perky's hands. He was hit as soon. Navarro quarterback was hit as soon as he threw the ball.
Yeah, I missed the hit. I was looking downfield with the deep route.
He had it too.
He did.
The
deep route was open. That's where I was looking toward. But great pressure by the Vikings defense on the quarterback to hit it, force the interception. Again, kind of the story of the game, right? Teams kind of move the ball down the field, then a turnover.
And a turnover
right?
deep in enemy territory. I mean, red zone turnovers are never very good.
No,
I mean, turnovers aren't good at all.
No,
red zone turnovers are not.
They're
You
deflated,
get that
right?
momentum going, and then you just lose it.
Exactly. All right, so we have 1:44 left here in the first half. The Vikings have the ball on their own about 12-yard line. Let's see what Lago Vista comes out here with.
2-minute drill. Read option.
Yep. Little read option. Chip's going to keep the ball running up off the left-hand side. Gain of about 3. Definitely don't want to make a turnover or anything here late in the half, deep in your own territory.
No, definitely not. I mean, you're going to have to work the 2-minute drill here. You got 1.5 minutes left. Try to score before halftime. You did start the game off with the ball.
Chip's going to drop back. He's going to fire a bullet.
Cedric Griffin, good enough for a first down.
He's going to
That'll
make
stop
the
the
catch.
clock a bit.
He's going to get a first down with about 1:16 left. Lago Vista does have all 3 of their timeouts.
Yeah, no team has used a timeout yet.
So
this first half's gone pretty quick. It looks like we're probably going to be using them here in a bit. Just want to get across midfield first.
So bring up 1st and 10. Snap back to Tripp. He's going to look downfield. He's going to step up in the pocket. He's going to throw the ball deep to Matthew Perky. That ball is caught at the 40-yard line. Great job by Tripp Henderson stepping up in the pocket, finding his receiver on that left-hand side, and a great pass.
Yeah, you had one-on-one. That receiver on the left side with Matthew Perky lined up with him. Ran that post route over to the right side. Left Matthew Perky one-on-one deep downfield. Threw that ball towards the sideline to only where Matthew Perky could catch it. I'm going to take a timeout here. Save some clock.
Although that
Great
clock
play by the Vikings.
Clock was running for a few extra seconds there. with the chains moving. Like I said, take that first timeout. You got the ball 1st and 10 from the Navarro 39-yard line, 50 seconds left. It would be huge to get some points here as you're going into halftime.
I mean, even if it's just a field goal, you've got to get something before half.
Especially since Navarro won the toss, deferred, and they'll get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, this was bad for us a couple weeks ago against Gonzalez. You don't want to go into halftime tied or down, especially with the other team getting the ball. You want to be ahead, whether it's by 1, 2, 3, or 7.
Agreed.
You want to be ahead.
Yeah, help have some momentum going to halftime, especially after getting the turnover, right? Starting on your own 15, if you can come down and get points, that'll be huge. And build, like I said, build some momentum for coming out in the second half.
Mm-hmm. I mean, with how much momentum we've got on this drive so far, I mean, good pass to Cedric Griffin, then that deep ball to Matthew Perkey. He's been a real deep threat pretty much all season for the Vikings, especially early on when they were throwing the ball a lot more deep downfield. Tripp's kind of conserved it a little bit more, throwing a little bit shorter. But I mean, when you see that opportunity, you got to take the shot.
Absolutely. You got to give it to Tripp. He's thrown some absolute ropes and some really good passes tonight.
Tripp's been playing very well tonight.
All right, 1st and 10. Lago Vista ball from the Navarro 39. Snap back. Handoff, kind of a double reverse. Brock's going to bring in the right side. He's looking downfield to throw it. He's going to throw it down to Cedric Griffin. And that pass is going to be intercepted by number 6, where he's then going to return it to their own 48-yard line. It's a little double reverse action. Brock throws it downfield, and that ball is intercepted.
Try to pull the trick out the bag, not able to work. I mean,
it's almost on like that one. He had a ton of open field.
He did, but there's no reason to throw the ball there.
Yeah.
Especially when you're already across midfield. You just took a timeout. There's still almost a minute left. And all that reverse did was just waste time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, that'll be. We got 37 seconds left. Navarro's going to have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line.
You're going to see him throw the ball probably here.
He's going to fake the handoff. They're going to do a reverse around the right side.
You're going to get a hold on 74.
And he's going to get tackled at about the 48-yard line. Great pursuit by that defense. Around the right side, yeah, we do have a penalty flag on the play. I would expect a holding call.
Yeah, it's going to be a hold on 74. Just grabbed Nathan Hebert a little too much there, allowed a lot of room. They pretty much ran the same play as us. They just didn't throw the ball.
Correct.
That's going to back them up.
So that'll back them up 10 yards. We'll bring up a 2nd and 20. We got 29 seconds left here in the first half. Game is tied. Your Vikings have 7. The Navarro Panthers have 7. Navarro's going to come out, one receiver to the right, one to the left. Snap back. They're going to hand it straight off the middle. Running back finds a little room, gain about 9 yards.
Yeah, I think Navarro, all they're going to do right now is just try to keep the ball going into the second half.
So it looks like that'll be the last play here of the first half. With the game tied at 7-7.
Got a timeout called by Navarro right now with 2 seconds left.
Kind of surprised by that timeout with 2 seconds
Hail
left.
Mary.
Hail Mary.
Hail Mary.
Maybe hope for a penalty, right? Where you would get one untimed down after that if that happens.
I don't really understand why you call the timeout with 2 seconds left. I mean, you get the ball to start the second half. Your offense has played very well tonight. Your run game got going pretty early. You forced turnovers, multiple turnovers from the Vikings.
Correct.
Just go into the second half with a good attitude. You know, you just got the turnover, kept the game tied after a good Vikings drive.
Especially the way this game has gone with a little movement and the turnovers from both teams, right? You don't take a chance of something funky happen, right?
Yeah,
snap over the head or fumble. So the Vikings are going to come out with their prevent defense. Got 3 defensive backs standing very deep. Okay, here for the Vikings, just don't let anyone get behind you and no penalties. Snap back. He's going to throw it out to the right side. The receiver will take the ball up and get tackled at the Lago Vista 40-yard line. And that'll be the end of the first half. It's every bit of a bend but don't break by both defenses, getting turnovers to stop drives, and we end at 7-7.
Yeah, going into halftime, it's probably going to come down to whoever has the ball last.
It probably is. So after that, we will step aside for your halftime activities. Again, this has been Brian Cowler and Colby Canales. We'll see you after halftime. Welcome back, Viking fans. We're getting ready to get started here in the second half. With your score tied, Lago Vista Viking 7, the Navarro Panthers 7. Lago Vista will be kicking off the ball to start the second half. They'll be kicking from the right to the left. Navarro will have the ball first. Definitely had a back and forth first half there. Both offenses were able to kind of move the ball a little bit and have drives stalled by turnovers, with each team able to punch it in for one touchdown each. Another little short pooch kick. It's going to be received at the 39-yard line and tackled immediately by the Vikings.
Good coverage by Landon Menjarez there.
Very good coverage. And like you kind of mentioned in the first half, get a little short kick, minimize the opportunity for any kind of big plays to start the second half.
Yeah, and I mean, that's just using our speed.
Exactly.
It's just using
100%.
our speed to get down there quick, make tackles. Name of the game this half for the Vikings, keep the ball. Do not turn the ball over.
Turnovers.
We already
That is
have
the
3
key.
turnovers in the first half. That is not something you want to start, especially in a must-win game.
Exactly. So Navarro's going to come out on offense with 2 receivers to the left. Single back behind the quarterback. Snap back, going to hand the ball up the middle. He's going to find a little room, bounce it out to the right side where the number 5 is going to pick up.
It's go big or go home now.
Yep. All right, got a handoff. Running back's going to go around the right side. Some immediate pressure by the Viking defense. Running back's able to make a guy miss. Short gain of 2, but that's enough for a first down.
Reed Herring got back there pretty
He
quick.
got
Just
back there
wasn't able
super
to make
quick.
a tackle.
He almost got back there a little too quick. So I'll bring up first and...
Not leading it as a senior, has been out for quite a bit, but still gets those tackles in.
He's definitely a force in that defensive line.
Always has been.
So that's gonna, he's definitely a force in that defensive line.
Always has been.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Navarro from their own 46-yard line. Snap back, quarterback, quick pass out, a little wide receiver screen to the left side. Running back's going to bring it all the way back across the field. Viking defense is going to string it on the outside. We've got a flag on the play. There's a definite hold there on the outside.
Yeah, definitely an easy holding call there on number 5 for Navarro. Matthew Perky tried to get around it. Able to draw a holding foul there. Almost could have been a big play for Navarro,
Could have
too.
been. But great pursuit by the Viking defense. I mean, that play went all the way from the left side of the field all the way back over to the right side.
Yeah, I mean, Cedric Griffin just played right through that blocker on that smoke screen.
He did.
Just didn't give that receiver anywhere to go with the ball.
He did not.
Cut back across the field. And
yeah, this entire season, Cedric Griffin, he's been everywhere.
yeah, he
Right?
has been. He's been a
Offense,
headhunter
defense,
all season.
making plays everywhere you look. So after that holding call, that's going to bring up 2nd and 21. Let's see how aggressive the Viking defense wants to get here.
I don't think they're going to get too aggressive. You know, you've got to play a little conservative here. They do have a lot of yards. They have 21 yards to go to get a first down and 2 plays to do it.
2nd down, quarterback's going to fake the handoff. He's looking to the left side. He's going to throw it out there. Pass is going to be complete.
Comeback route one-on-one.
For about a 10-yard gain.
Yeah, comeback route one-on-one. Definitely going to get that completion in those yards every time if it's a good throw.
So I bring up about 3rd and 12 for Navarro. The ball at their own 45-yard line. Just under 10 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Opening drive of the half for Navarro. Big 3rd down play for the Viking defense. Snap back, quarterback's looking the right side. He's going to get the pass off. That pass is going to be tipped.
Good job by Garrison Houston getting his hand up there. Almost could have had a tip drill interception. Just tip went the wrong way. Still a good stop for your Vikings.
Great stop.
On 4th down. Get that ball back early in the second half. Try to get a score here, go up.
Yeah, looking at that
That
replay.
ball just went the wrong way.
Exactly.
Ball just went the wrong way.
Matter of, how the ball bounces, if you will. All right, snap back, low snap. Punter gets a low kickoff. Going to get a Lago Vista roll.
That ball
Going
just
back.
stuck there.
Yeah, that was like a...
Ball went nowhere.
Like a good pitching wedge. A little backward spin on it. Good roll for the Vikings, where they'll have good field position to start this drive from their own, what was that, about 34-yard line. So
Probably going to see a little bit more passing in the second
so.
half. You're going to have to get those yards. You're going to have to get those points somehow. But with that, you've got to be conservative. Trip, you can't be just launching the ball deep downfield.
Agreed.
You've got to be smart with the ball here. You have to keep it.
Yeah,
You're already down 2 in the turnover battle. You got 3 turnovers. They only have 1. You've got to keep the ball.
Trips a quick pass out to right to Brock Morton. Brock Morton's going to make a couple guys miss before he's tackled after about a 7-yard gain. It takes a lot of people to bring him down.
Yeah, and also that's just a good way to
And a good
prevent
safe
those
throw,
interceptions,
right?
to prevent those
Exactly.
turnovers. Just get the ball out quick to your receiver. Let them do the work because you know they
Exactly.
can.
It's like a long, extended running play, right? Good safe pass.
Mm-hmm.
You're never going to go wrong getting the ball in Brock Morton's hands. Trying to bring up 2nd and 4. Lago Vista ball on their own 40-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Snap back. Tripp's going to hand the ball straight up the middle to Devin Parsons, where he's going to gain about a yard, which will bring up a 3rd and 3 for the Vikings. The offense is going to get it to the line quick. We have 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Brock Morton's going to come in motion. Going to run a jet sweep where Brock Morton's going to get around the corner. He's going to hurdle over a guy and then take it up the sideline where he gets pushed out of bounds at around the 50-yard line.
A little airborne there.
See if we can see a little replay on that one. Great job by Brock Morton with the hurdle. To pick up a first down for the Vikings. Big first down to keep this drive going and get a little momentum. They'll now have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line.
Yeah, something to see here. You got trips to the short side of the field. Probably going to see outside zone.
Tripp's going to drop back. He's going to
Play
look
action.
downfield. He's going to throw it deep for Cedric Griffin. That pass is going to be just a little bit long.
A little too long.
Looks
Cedric,
like Cedric
shorten
Griffin.
that route a little bit.
I was going to say, look how he broke that route in a
Oh,
little
there's
more.
that hurdle again.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't think you can go wrong getting the ball in Brock Morton's hands.
No, definitely not. He makes guys miss, gets downfield fast, finds green. Finds
He
green
does,
ahead of him.
green. And the first guy never brings him down for the most part.
Yep.
All right, so that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Vikings from their own 48-yard line. Snap back to Tripp. Going to get a quick pass back out to Brock on the left-hand side. It's going to make a couple guys miss. Turn it upfield.
Bobbled it a little bit.
Yeah, get a short gain of about 1 yard, bring up 3rd and 9. Yeah, he had to bobble it through the timing of that, threw the timing off a little bit on that one.
Yeah, you got 3rd and long here. You're probably going to see something a little bit deeper downfield. Probably hit Cedric Griffin on that post route.
So we're going to have 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Devin Parsons is going to be offset. Tripp Henderson to the right.
We got an offsides. Free play. They were going to blow the whistle. We have a false start maybe.
Are they going to call encroachment? Almost like the defense drew the offense off. There's a lot of movement.
Could have just been a little twitch on the offensive line. I mean,
Could have been. Refs are going to talk this one over a little bit.
We're going to want
See
to get
who
this
moved
right, 'cause
first.
There's 2 different things that they saw.
Got a long discussion going on here. Definitely a big call on 3rd and 9. So let's see what we have here. Looks like it's going to go under.
We're going to have
Offside on the
encroachment.
defense.
Yep. So good job by the offensive line for the Vikings.
He just called 2 different penalties, though. It looks like he pointed something the Lago side as well.
Maybe.
That's
I
kind of
don't know.
weird.
We'll see. Ball stays. Ball stays there.
So they call. All right. Snap back to Tripp. He's going to throw the ball out to Matthew Perky. Good catch by Matthew. He's going to get the ball down to the
Yeah, good.
44-yard line. Good quick out pass to Trip Henderson. Brings up good pass down to the 44-yard line. It's going to bring up a 4th and short.
Yeah, good job by Tripp just reading that corner. He was playing very deep. Just allowed a lot of space for Matthew Perky. I mean, it didn't get a first down, but it gets you close, and you're in 4-down territory now, and you're going to go for it. You already know that. Just get those yards, make it manageable.
All right, so Lago Vista is going to come out. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Devin Parsons is going to be offset to left. Brendan Brown's going to come in motion to left. Tripp's going to roll. Quick pass out to Brendan Brown. That ball is caught.
That's going to be enough for
just
first down.
enough for a first down. Great job by Brendan Brown on that route, running it past the sticks.
That was a good job by the Navarro defense, too. That linebacker read that motion.
He did.
Saw that out route, all that space underneath that Brock Morton and Cedric Griffin allowed.
An overall good play by Tripp, rolling to your left, not the easiest throws. Puts it right on the money for the first down. All right, Tripp's going to roll out to his right. He's looking downfield. He's going to stop. He's going to check it down to Brock Morton. That pass is going to go incomplete.
That could have been a hospital ball right there.
Yeah.
Dangerous throw, but able to get out of it safely.
So after that play, that's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Lago Vista has the ball on the Navarro 41-yard line. If you're the Viking offense on this one, you're going to just try and get some yards. Here in 2nd down.
Can't
Snap
get
back to
nothing
Tripp. He's going to hand the ball off to Devin Parsons up the middle. He's going to get a short gain.
Yeah, handing the ball off to Devin Parsons is a good way to get yards.
It is.
Even whether it's 2 or 3, I mean, he'll still get yards for you. Not very many negative plays from Devin Parsons this season.
It's going to be a 3-yard gain. Bring up 3rd and 7. Yeah, Devin's normally moving forward.
Yeah, again, this is going to be one of those downs where you're going to see something a little bit deeper downfield.
Slug's going to come out with 2 receivers to the right. We're going to have 2 to the left. Snap back to Tripp. He's going to look down the field. He's going to step up in the pocket. He's got
a lot of room to run there.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He had a lot of room to run. Tries to go to Cedric Griffin down the middle. The pass is a little short, incomplete. Little surprised he didn't take off on that one.
Yeah. I mean, it just goes back to the play to Matthew Perky. I mean, he didn't get the first down, but he made it manageable and got him in better field position. I mean, even if you are a yard or 2 short, you still have very good field position. And even if you don't get that first down on that 4th down, if it's a turnover on downs, they're deep in their own territory, and you can still play defense there.
So that's going to bring up 4th and 7.
We're going to have a timeout taken by the Vikings.
Looks like Lago's going to take a timeout.
They're going to want to have the right play here.
Exactly. This is 4th and 7. This is a huge play.
Very big down.
We got 5 minutes and 27 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, big play in this game. There hasn't been, a whole lot of possessions in this game. We'll go to a quick commercial break while we have a stop in the action. All right, we're back. Again, this is Brian Cowler alongside me, Colby Canales. Got a big 4th and 7 coming up. We got about 5 minutes, 27 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
Some score updates from around the district. Gonzalez up 21-13 at halftime. Not something we want to see.
No.
Wimberley beating Smithville 56-26. That's a lot of points in that game.
That is.
Defense is optional.
All right, 2 receivers to the right. We're going to have 2 to the left. Devin Parsons offset to the left. Snap back to Tripp. He's going to fake the handoff. He's looking downfield. He's going to make a guy miss. He's going to throw it down complete to Cedric Griffin.
Good
at
presence.
the 26-yard line.
Good presence by Tripp Henderson.
Absolutely.
Rolling up in the pocket, able to find Cedric Griffin about 7 yards downfield. Just a nice, easy touch pass to him.
Agreed. Ball on the Navarro 26-yard line. Again, we're going to go 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Snap back to Tripp. He's going to look to the left side. He's going to roll now around to the right side. He's looking downfield. He's going to throw it deep in the end.
Wide open, Matthew Perkey.
Touchdown, Matthew Perkey. Wide open in the end zone. Great job by Trip Henderson rolling out.
And whoever was covering Matthew Perkey in the end zone thought Tripp was running it.
It looked like the defensive back. I thought Tripp was going to take it down. Tripp was actually pointing to some blockers like he was going to run it.
Yeah, one-on-one opportunity for Matthew Perkey. Again, thrives on those deep downfield. Able to get some space. Get open for a touchdown there. Vikings go up.
Yeah, on the 26-yard touchdown pass from Trip Henderson to Matthew Perkey. Zeke Moron for the extra point. Snaps back, holds down, kicks up, kicks good. Your Lago Vista Vikings take a 14-7 lead with 4 minutes and 44 seconds. Yeah, you look on the replay, good job by Tripp, throwing the ball on the run, sees the receiver open, just flicks it down there, touchdown.
And it was good help underneath by the other receivers. I mean, not just Matthew Perkey catching that touchdown, obviously, but I mean, you had your receivers. You had Brock Morton, Cedric Griffin, Brennan Brown, running those short routes, keeping those flat defenders in the flat, create that one-on-one
and as we
showdown for Matthew Perkey in the end zone.
As we have this brief pause, I'm going to give a shout-out to our Viking Sports Network crew for bringing you all the action tonight. They do a great job of bringing you the sights, the sounds, and all of the action. Trying to come up with some words from all the great stuff we're seeing. You see all the great replays that they're bringing us tonight to capture some of the big moments that are happening in this game. All right, so the Vikings are going to come out and kick the ball off. It looks like they're going to go with a little short pooch kick again. Ball's going to go up. Navarro's going to call for the fair catch at the 35-yard line, where they will take the ball over 1st and 10.
If you're the Vikings at this point in the game, you've got that lead. You've got that 7-point lead late in the third quarter. These quarters have gone by quick.
They have gone by
really
quick. A lot
of running the ball, so you know your defense is gonna have to play at their best level. Like I said earlier, you're gonna have to play the best half of football that you've played all year.
And this is a key drive, a big key for the Viking defense to come out, get a stop, get the ball back, and kind of continue on some of the offensive momentum they built over the end of the first half into the second half. All right, so Navarro has the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Going to snap back, we're going to have handoff around the left-hand side. He's going to take it all the way to the sideline where he's pushed out of bounds by Matthew Perkey.
Yeah, a lot of space on that right side. Only one guy blocking Matthew Perkey.
Exactly.
Just created a lot of space. And you had that tight end on the right side and that sniffer back. A lot of guys on the right side. You probably know it's going to be a run to the right side at that point. Get your linebacker shaded over there. Play that run. If it's not, you can still trust your secondary on the other side.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Ball at the Navarro 40-yard line. Offset back to the right. And a receiver coming in motion. Got a handoff up to the left side. Have a short run off the left side for a gain of about 3 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and 2. It's going to be a big 3rd down right here.
Yeah, I would not be surprised to see a blitz on this down.
Especially with 3rd and 3, I wouldn't be surprised here.
You can't let up yards. Looks like Preston Vaughn's playing on the line.
One receiver to the left, one to the right. Navarro quarterback's going to look to the sideline for the call. Going to snap back and hand off the left side.
Be enough for a first down.
Looks like he's going to have just enough for a first down. So after that run, it'll be 1st and 10 for Navarro from their own 46-yard line. We have 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Navarro's going to come up to the line of scrimmage. And snap, going to have a handoff right up the middle. Running backs have a gain of about 4 yards on first down.
Yeah, Navarro's got that run game going for them.
They do.
Don't think they're going to leave it anytime soon.
And they're balancing that run, right? Up the middle, sweeps out to the right, sweeps to the left.
Keep the defense
honest.
moving.
Yep, exactly. And it keeps the defense and it limits your opportunities to do a run blitz or something like that, right? Because if you gamble run blitz up the middle and they're running that sweep, that can lead to a big
Nothing
play.
you can do, it just opens up holes.
Exactly.
Leaves a lot of green for you.
All right, got 2nd and 6. Got to snap back and have a run to the left side. Running back's going to cut it upfield for a gain of about, call it 3 yards. It's going to bring up a kind of similar to the last set of downs. We're at about 3rd and 2.
Yeah, 3rd and short's been their big plays. You know, they've converted on a lot of them. Ultimately, the Vikings going to have to make that stop at some point.
Absolutely. So Navarro's going to come out with 2 receivers to the left, or receiver to the right. Going to snap back, going to hand off a run off to the left-hand side. Viking defense is ready for that one that time. They're going to stop them for a gain of only about 1. It's going to bring up a big 4th and 1. Navarro with the ball on the Lago Vista.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and 1. They're going to go for it.
44.
You've got to be aggressive if you're the Vikings
And a half-yard
here.
line, you absolutely have to be aggressive. We got 1:49 left here in the 3rd quarter. Like I said, there hasn't been a lot of possessions here so far in this 3rd quarter, so every possession counts. Navarro's going to run up to the line of scrimmage quick. Going to snap back. Going to hand the ball off. Running back's going to take up the left side.
Ball came out. Ball came out. And they're saying he was down.
The officials are going to say he was down before the ball came out. The result of the play of the run will be enough for a 1st down. From up here, it looked close.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't even say anything.
All right, meanwhile, after that play, it's going to bring up 1st and 10 from Navarro. Ball on the Lago Vista 36-yard line. 1 receiver to the left, 1 to the right. Kind of snap, kind of a handoff. We're going to run the ball around the left side. And Brock Morton's going to come up quick. Stop that for a short gain. One thing that impresses me about this Viking defense, especially this game, is the tackling, right? Especially in the tackling from the secondary.
Yeah, they've made some big tackles. They've come down to the line very quickly. Defense has been great getting quick penetration tonight.
So it'll be about 3 yards on that 1st down play. We'll bring up a 2nd and 7.
Really prevented a lot of big plays from happening tonight.
Well, especially in those kind of plays, you're one-on-one on an island, right? You miss one of those tackles, and it's going for a big game. Kind of snap back. This time we're going to have a handoff and a run to the right-hand side.
Good outside contain from Archer Houston. Rolling down to play linebacker.
Great job by Archer Houston.
Way to attack that outside shoulder, keep him in.
That's the 2nd big play he's made on the edge, is coming up in that kind of linebacker spot and just recognizing the play quickly and just shooting up there to make the tackle.
It's going to be a big 3rd down. They're going to throw the ball here most likely.
Yep.
They're going to call timeout first.
Oh, no, it looks like we're going to come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We're going to head to the 4th quarter.
With a 14-7 lead. Definitely going to be a big 4th quarter here.
We're going to step aside for a quick commercial break.
Do you need blinds or shades for your home or business, but you don't know where to start? That's where we can help. Our professional staff offers an end-to-end process, beginning with a free in-home consultation, to explore the design options that work best for you. We take precise measurements of each window for a guaranteed, customized fit. Our name brand products, along with our manufacturer's limited lifetime warranty, offer quality you can trust.
All right, we're back after that commercial. Cole, we got any scores around the district you're going to update us on?
Yeah, nothing's changed in the Gonzales-Salado game. Gonzales still up 21-13 in the 3rd quarter. They're going to need something for Salado to happen there, or else our win tonight means nothing if we win. And then Wimberley still beating Smithville 56-26. That game's not really a worry for us.
So as we come out here, we got Navarro's going to have a 3rd and 9 from the Lago Vista 35-yard line. It's a big 3rd down play. what we've seen kind of here in the past in some of these longer downs is Navarro with kind of a little bootleg action for a pass. Let's see if they go to that
Probably
again.
going to see that again. It's really been their only pass play tonight.
Bootleg. Yep, we're going to fake. He's going to bootleg to the right. He's going to pass the ball downfield. Ball's going to be a little high.
Overthrown a little bit.
It's going to be overthrown.
Big fourth down stop. Going to be a big decision for
fourth
Navarro.
And 9.
Here.
Absolutely.
Big decision for Navarro here.
Like I said, with the limited possessions, they almost have to go for it, don't you think?
They really have to. I mean, there's been very limited possessions, like you said.
Ball's on the 35-yard line. The punt doesn't really gain you much field position if you don't get it. And for the Vikings, this is a huge fourth down. It would be big to get a stop here, get the ball back to your offense, and try and see if you could separate a little bit in this game. All right, Smithville's going to come out with 2 receivers. Oh. Before we get started with all that, we have a timeout.
Again, like, they're going to want the
I think
perfect
similar
play
to
here.
Lago, right? They're going to want to get the right play in here.
They're going to want their best play here.
And you kind of got to think they're going to have to pass it again. As we have a stop in the action here.
It's a really nice 59 degrees here tonight.
And it's
very nice,
very pleasant.
59 degrees. Guaranteed, we are inside, but we have windows open.
But it makes a big difference being in here than versus sitting on some metal bleachers when it's 59 degrees.
Yes, definitely.
I've done that a time or two, and they radiate heat and coolness depending on the temperature. But at 59 degrees, great weather for football.
Awesome weather
Right,
for
just-
football. Like, it's pretty much perfect weather for football.
Especially tonight, we have clear skies, right? Very little wind, good temperature. All right, after the Navarro timeout, we got 4th and 9. Navarro's going for it, ball on the Lago Vista 35-yard line. We got 1 receiver to the right. We got trips to the left. And snap back, quarterback's going to drop straight back. He's going to get some immediate pressure by the Viking
4th
defense.
down.
The Vikings sack him with 3 guys in there on the tackle. Huge play by the Vikings. That play never had a chance.
Yeah, not one bit. Vikings, again, getting good pressure. You almost knew there was going to be some linebackers heading into the backfield there. Now you give your offense some great momentum. You do not need to be throwing the ball here.
Absolutely.
Do not.
No.
You need to be
Play some
running
ball
the
control.
clock.
Run
Again,
the clock.
like you said, with how many limited possessions there have been in this fourth quarter, in this second half, really, you want to keep the ball. Run that ball. Run that clock.
Good thing about that sack as well is a 10-yard sack. So we get the ball now on our own 45-yard line.
Yes.
Good field position to start. Snap back to Tripp. Quick pass out to Brock Morton. He's going to take it around the right side, cut it upfield. He's going to make a couple guys miss. I'm telling you, every time it takes 3 or 4 guys to bring him down.
Yeah, I mean, all he does is break tackles.
And as you said earlier, great play call, right? Little swing pass, basically like a big, long, extended running play. Stay pass, run the ball, keep the clock moving, pick up 5 yards. Or correct that, 6 yards. So Lago Vista will have the ball 2nd and 4, right at midfield. Have 1 receiver to the left, trips to the right. Snap back. Going to hand the ball off to Landon Navarro. He's going to break it out to the left-hand side. Make a couple guys miss before he is forward progress to stop.
Good job by Landon Manharas, just bouncing outside, trying to run that clock a little bit more at a time. I mean, it matters. It matters now, even still with more than 10 minutes to go. You still want to run that clock as much as you can, get as many yards as you can. Now it's 3rd and it looks like 3rd and 1 inch.
If I'm looking at the sticks, that looks like a first down.
Yeah, that looks like a first down.
Yep, and the refs are going to signal a first down. So for Lago Vista, it will be 1st and 10 from the Navarro 46-yard line.
You need to be very conservative here.
100%.
Very conservative.
Last thing you can do is have a turnover at this point.
The last thing you do is have a turnover or not get any points out of this.
Tripp's
And a
going to look
deep ball.
downfield.
Cedric Griffin, he's got him.
Cedric Griffin is open. Touchdown, Lago Vista. 50-yard touchdown strike.
Man, I said be conservative. No, we're launching that thing to Cedric Griffin. Wide open in the end zone. 2 touchdown lead. Great play call from Coach Phillips. Take the shot there.
Wow. What do we know?
Right? We know nothing, I guess. But
great job by Tripp Henderson. 50-yard touchdown pass to Cedric Griffin. I think the key to that, he had a lot of time in the pocket, right?
He did. He had a
lot
lot of time.
Guys open all game. He just needs some time to get it down there.
Saw Cedric get open, beat that safety, launch it downfield. throw it up to him again. Cedric Griffin's our Randy Moss. Just throw the ball up, he'll go get it.
Absolutely. So the extra point kick is good. The Lago Vista Vikings take a 21-7 lead with 10 minutes and 21 seconds left in the third quarter.
2 touchdown lead in the fourth quarter in this type of game.
It's
Definitely something that is going to be huge.
Especially with what we've seen from the Navarro offense, where it's mainly run heavy.
Yeah.
Right. Defense has done a great job so far this game of giving up a few running yards, but not giving up any big explosive runs.
And Navarro hasn't thrown the ball poorly at all tonight, but they're going to be doing it a lot more considering they are down 2 touchdowns, and it is the fourth quarter. So if you're the Viking secondary, you're going to be playing a lot more conservative. You cannot let guys get behind you.
And as we've seen, they haven't had a whole lot of different route combinations, right? They've kind of run the same play.
They've run the play-action bootleg. They'll run that drive on the outside. Nothing really has changed for the Navarro passing game, and I think once the Vikings realize that, I mean, they've run 6 pass plays this half probably, maybe 5 in the first half. It's been the same thing pretty much every time. They're Viking defense going to read it. Going to read it very well. Haven't let up anything on the last few. So I think they've kind of figured it out. They're going to have to probably draw something up.
And I think it'll be challenging for Navarro as well, because if they get into definite passing situations, I can see the Vikings start bringing the pressure. All right, so Zeke Moore is getting ready to kick this off. Looks like this time he's going to kick it deep this time. Ball's going to bounce. Be fielded at about the 8-yard line. It's going to be returned around the left side and finally taken down at around the 34-yard line. Where Navarro will have the ball 1st and 10. So again, after the touchdown, Lago Vista has a 21-7 lead. We have 10 minutes and 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Navarro's going to have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line. Navarro's going to come out with 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to left. You haven't seen this formation too much tonight with 3 receivers. Have a handoff and a run to the left side. He's going to be brought down immediately. I don't know if you have a number on that.
Number 42, Xavier Ledet, playing middle linebacker. He's been the play caller. He's been the mic for this Vikings defense in that 3-4 defense that they've been running, and he is pretty fast down the field. He gets back there quick like pretty much everybody else, except he gets on the edge very quick. At middle linebacker, when you can get on the edge, you become pretty dangerous.
And he read that play very quickly, right?
Yes.
He saw it and immediately
tell you what,
Xavier
Ledet watches film.
He does, clearly.
I see him watching film, actually.
He played that one like he watches some film. All right, snap back. Quarterback's going to roll to the right. He's got some immediate pressure. He's going to throw that ball up. And that ball's going to be picked off by Archer Houston. He's going to run it down the left sideline where he is tackled out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Great defense there. Did you see who tipped that ball?
Defensive line for the Lago Vista Vikings has been stout all season, and they were especially stout on that play. Get into the quarterback quick, make him roll back, throw off balance, gets tipped, lands right in Archer Houston's hands. A score right here would pretty much lock it up.
Absolutely. Yeah, huge play by the Viking defense. As you mentioned earlier in the game, we had a tip not kind of go the right way. That tip went the right way for us. Got the interception. Lago Vista will have the ball 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line.
Man, forcing turnovers too.
Absolutely.
Forcing turnovers is a big thing. I mean,
and that's been the key.
You got to credit your defensive line to that.
100%.
You got to credit your defensive line for that play, especially.
Well, we've seen all second half that line has been getting pressure on the quarterback.
They have been in the backfield nonstop. They've been living in the quarterback space.
Yep, exactly. All right, so we got 1st and 10, snap back to Tripp. He's going to fake the handoff to Brock. He's going to throw it out there to.
Let's not do that.
Pass is a little high, will fall incomplete.
I mean, this just goes back. There's no true reason to be throwing the ball here. You got to run the ball. You've got to control the clock, run it down, get your points. If you end up with 3 points, you're still up 3 scores.
Exactly. And they had some success there at the end of that first half, running off that left side, especially with Austin Cole, who's out there right now. Let's see if they go back to that here on 2nd and 10. Snap back, going to fake the handoff. Quick pass out to the left side to Matthew Perke, goes incomplete, which will bring up a 3rd and 10.
Man, something about this is, I mean, incomplete passes, those obviously stop the clock, but you're not moving forward with the ball. That is a tough high school football kick.
Absolutely.
for a field
Oh,
goal.
yes.
You've got to give Zeke Moore something that he's comfortable with. We got one-on-one with Cedric Griffin down here. You're going to want to watch that probably.
Just going to snap. He's going to roll to the right. He's going to look that direction. He's going to keep rolling outside. He's going to flick it out to Brock Morton. Be a catch for
half a yard.
Yeah, short gain, half a yard.
Good job by Tripp to keep that play going.
He was, correct. And not forcing anything, right? He took the safe throw there. I know he was looking for Cedric Griffin on that one, so it looks like they will bring out Zeke Moore for the field goal. Looks like this will be
going to be about a 40.
No, about a 37 yard.
37-yarder, yeah.
He's got the ball on the right hash. Zeke Moore is out to attempt a 37-yard field goal. Archer Houston will be on the hold. Snap back, hold down, kick is up. Kick is long enough.
And
the
it
kick
is
is
good.
good.
No doubter from Zeke Moore. Again, blows this popsicle stand. 3-score
Absolutely.
game.
Yeah,
Now,
huge.
definitely something comfortable that your Vikings want.
Absolutely. Especially with the pressure the defensive line's getting, right?
Right.
Now you're up 17 points, 8 minutes and 17 seconds left. That defensive line's going to just be able to pin their ears back and come after the
again,
quarterback.
3-score game, definitely something you want later in this game, especially considering the situation. But still need Salato's help here. They're down 8 still, 21-13.
Is that do you have any clues that in the third quarter?
That is in the third quarter. Fourth quarter now. Need something big from Salato.
Exactly.
They've already locked their playoff spot up. They're one of the top 2 teams in the district, Gerald and Salato.
Yep.
They're fighting for one, but again, we
need them
Salato to win. We can't have Gonzalez win. Gonzalez wins tonight, we're out.
Yeah, definitely. We'll keep our eye on that.
Gonzalez
looking
controls
for
their
that to
own
flip
destiny.
over.
Gonzalez
They
controls
do.
their own destiny.
All right, so Zeke Moore is getting ready to kick it off with 8 minutes and 17 seconds left. He's going to kick the ball high and deep. It's going to be fielded around the 10-yard line. Be returned up the right side. He's going to find a little hole. Number 0 is going to cut it back to the right side. Good hustle by Preston Vaughn to save a touchdown on that one, but not what you wanted to see after taking that 3-score lead to give up a deep kickoff return. I mean, good job by the Navarro return team. They definitely created a hole in that left side that he was able to shoot up through for a big return. We'll go to a quick commercial break. All right, we're back after that commercial break. So after that kickoff return by Navarro, they will have 1st and 10 from the Lago Vista 14-yard line. Again, your Vikings are up 24-7. We have 8 minutes and 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. You got one receiver to the right, one to the left, 2 backs in the backfield, offset right. You got the receiver in motion. Going to run it up the left side for a gain of about, can't quite see that.
Looks like it's going to
about
be
8 yards, 7 yards. Oh.
Yep, Salato just tied it. Scored the 2-point conversion in the fourth quarter.
So, yeah, as Colby just mentioned, score update, Salato and Gonzalez are now tied 21-21. Meanwhile, back here, got a handoff up the middle off the right side. Looks like it'll be good enough for a first down. Navarro will have 1st and goal from about the 3-yard line. Coming up on 7 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Navarro with the ball, 1st and goal from the 3. Snap back, going to hand it off up the middle. Running back's going to punch it in for a touchdown for Navarro to make the score 24-13. Extra point attempt coming up. As we wait for this extra point. Snap back, hold down, kick is up, and the kick is good. That'll bring the score to 24-14, 7 minutes and 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That'll be key. We can see this Viking offense come out and kind of just chew up some of this clock.
Yeah, that's all they're going to try to do. Run the ball, control the clock, run it down. Don't give Navarro the least amount of chances as possible.
Exactly.
I'm definitely going to be looking at this Gonzalez-Salado game a little bit more. Because it is
Again, for everyone out there watching, this is Brian Cowler. I got Colby Canales next to me. Colby's going to be stalking the Salado Gonzalez score here over the next 7 minutes of this football game. Vikings have a 10-point lead. Still have some work to do. Big offensive drive coming up to try and take some of the time off of this clock. Last thing you want to do is come out, go 3 and out, and give them the ball back. And as you're seeing on your screen, you can follow Viking Sports Network on the social media platforms. On Instagram, it's at @LV_VSN. Or on Facebook, you can find it at Viking Sports Network.
And a reminder, on YouTube tomorrow, Lady Viking Volleyball. First round against the Fredericksburg Lady Billies. You'll see that at 1 p.m. live on YouTube.
And for Viking Nation, if you can't make it out to the gym, as Colby said,
we got you covered.
We got you covered. You can watch it from the comfort of your living room, or if you're traveling out and about, you can watch it on your phone.
Do show up, though. Do show up.
Absolutely. We encourage everyone first to show up.
Obviously. But, again, if you can't, we've got you.
Navarro goes for the onside kick, and that ball bounces around a little bit. I can't quite tell who has the ball. Lago Vista has recovered the ball. That was a little closer than you.
Yeah, that's not really.
They kind of got the bounce and it bounced off us like they wanted to, but end of the day, Lago Vista has the ball and they'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line with just over 7 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Definitely been impressed with what I've seen from the offense here in the second half.
Yeah.
Definitely been pass heavy here in the second half.
Yeah, probably a little more pass heavy than we really want. I mean,
exactly.
We're up two scores right now. 7 minutes left. With how many possessions there haven't been in the second half, try to keep it to as least as possible. Just do that.
Exactly.
Do that.
Quick handoff to Devin Parsons up the middle. He's going to go 11 yards for a first down. And do that a couple more times and we'll be in good shape.
Yeah. Big first down for your Vikings there. Keep that clock running. I mean, it stops
and
the
biggest,
chains, but keep it running.
Not to state the obvious, but as we mentioned, the biggest key, protect the ball.
Yes.
Right, at all
100%.
costs. Protect
100%.
the ball and just keep moving, keep that clock moving.
Cannot
We're coming
turn the ball
down
over.
to 6 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Brock Morton's going to come in motion, snap back to Tripp. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to pitch it out to Brock, where he's going to be tackled at the Lago's 48-yard line, loss of about 4 yards on the play.
Overall, just good defense from Navarro. Able to get off blocks very quickly, break those blocks, and make a tackle. I mean, even if that guy misses a tackle on Brock Morton,
there's other guys there.
There's multiple guys coming after him. I mean, you had a guy going after Tripp. He didn't really have an option but to pitch it.
Correct.
But,
Absolutely.
I mean, getting to Brock Morton quick.
Maybe look for him to go more back to up the middle running or off the left side. Some
Probably
quick hitters.
Going to see that a little bit more.
We have 2 receivers to the left. We've got 2 to the right. Devin Parsons going to be offset to the right side of Tripp Henderson. Snap back. Handoff up the middle to Devin Parsons. He's going to make a couple guys miss. Take it up in the middle for a good run.
Man,
of about 8 yards.
Again, Devin Parsons is going to be our guy these next 5.5 minutes. We need him to be just keep doing that. I mean, you just made a 2nd and long, a 3rd and manageable.
Exactly. Yeah, after that big run, you're going to bring up a very manageable 3rd and 3 after you had, 2nd and 14. So Lago Vista is going to come out with 2 receivers to the left. We're going to have 2 to the right, Devin Parsons, offset to the right of Tripp Henderson. Coming up on 5 minutes left. Tripp's going to hand it off to Devin. He's going to get it around to make the first guy miss.
Great
Run
job
it around the left side
by Devin. Disrupted play in the backfield very quick. Able to get around it. Trust those blocks on the outside by your receivers. Get downfield quick. Pick up a very crucial first down.
Absolutely.
Very
like
crucial
you said,
first down.
Great patience. Had initial penetration. He was able to make that guy miss. And then once he did that, he had room around the outside to get that first down. So that'll bring up 1st and 10 from Lago Vista on the Navarro 34-yard line. Kind of got the same formation as last time. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Devin Parsons off. He's going to move around. Offset to the right. Handoff again right up the middle. He's going to be stop for no gain on that play. The Navarro defense was ready for that run play up the middle, so that'll bring up a 2nd and 10. But the good thing on that, the clock keeps running.
Yeah,
right?
I think they read that, though. I think they know who the ball's
Yeah,
going to.
exactly.
Might start to mix it up a little bit here just to, that was the first play that they've really stuffed on this drive. They're probably going to start going to those little screen passes.
I can say maybe a little wide receiver screen or that little flare-out pass that's been
Usually
successful.
you'll see that out of the trips from the Vikings. I mean, it is 2nd down. It is still a running down here, but.
So got a handoff up the middle to Devin Parsons. We have a flag on the play from the backfield, Jesuit. Oh, looks like we have a sideline.
We're going to have a sideline warning.
On Lago. So Devin Parsons was able to pick up about 3 yards there on 2nd down. It's going to be a sideline warning on Lago Vista. Devin Parsons thinking he had there was a face mask on that play, but not seen. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 8. We got coming up on 4 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. We have 2 receivers to the right. We're going to 2 to the left, snap back to Tripp. He's going to drop back. He's going to look downfield. He's going to go deep to Brennan Brown, and that pass is going to be tipped up and intercepted in the end zone, where they're going to take a knee for a touchback.
Just got to play preventative defense here now.
Yep.
Can't let up big plays, can't let up scores.
Let a tip drill, I guess, if you're looking for a positive out of that one, it was intercepted in the end zone. So the ball will come out on the 20-yard line where Navarro will have the ball 1st and 10 with 3 minutes and 57 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Lago Vista Vikings are up 24-14. Navarro's going to come out with 1 receiver to the right, trips to the left. We haven't seen them run trips very often tonight.
No, I mean, usually their only pass play's been out of the bootleg. I mean, Cedric Griffin's playing very deep, expecting that deep route.
Ball's going to be thrown deep down.
What a catch.
Wow. Number 22 is going to go up and make an unbelievable catch, high-pointing the ball. Great throw, great catch. You got to tip your hat to him on that one.
Man,
that was well defended.
I mean, good defense, better catch. Sometimes that just happens.
Yep. After that long pass play, that'll bring up 1st and 10 for Navarro. Ball at their own 48-yard line. We got about 3.5 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. We got 2 receivers to the right. We have 2 to the left. Snap back. Lago Vista is going to bring a little bit of pressure. That ball is going to be tipped. That plays, great pressure by Lago Vista. Couldn't get to the quarterback. We got the hands up, tipped the ball, throw that pass off. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Navarro.
I mean, Navarro's going to throw the ball here. You're going to have to play a little deeper.
Yep.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, last thing you want to do is give them a big play. Keep everything in front of you. Make them take time off the clock. Navarro's going to come out with trips to the right, no receivers to the left. Snap back. He's going to fake pump to the right. He's going to throw the ball deep down the field. That ball's going to be a little high and out of bounds and incomplete.
Had the right idea there. Had the hole there. Just overthrew him.
Yep. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Not an easy. He had a little hole there, but not an easy pass to complete because you had coverage underneath and coverage over the top. So he had to put that ball just in the right spot. So the pass goes incomplete. We'll bring up 3rd and 10. Ball on the Navarro 48-yard line. Navarro's going to come up to line of scrimmage with 2 receivers to the left. Snap back. Quarterback's going to roll to his left. He's going to throw it up. That ball's going to be...
Great job by Brock Morton.
Great job by Brock Morton. Came up, put the head on right, or arrived right as the ball arrived.
Playing right through the defender's hands.
Exactly.
Keep it 4th and long. You know they're going to take a shot here.
Exactly.
Archer Houston and Cedric Griffin probably going to be playing a little bit deeper depth. So are Brock Morton and Matthew Perkey at the corner position. Linebackers might even be shaded back a little bit. Defensive line still got to go after the quarterback. Probably even send a linebacker or 2. Get some pressure on him quick. Because getting pressure on him is how you force those turnovers. It's how you've been doing it all game. It's how you force that 1 interception.
All right, so we're going to have trips to the left, no receivers to the right. 4th and 10. Quarterback's going to drop straight back. He's going to look down. He's going to throw that up. Great defense by the secondary. Archer Houston gets his hands on the ball, knocks it down, incomplete. The Vikings will take over on downs.
Again, Vikings defense has been the heart and soul of this team all season, especially on those crucial 4th downs late in the game. We needed that 4th down stop there.
Absolutely. As you mentioned, this defense has been unbelievable all season long.
All season. And now with 3 minutes left, all you have is it's right in front of you.
Exactly.
It's right in front of you. You got that 2-minute warning, obviously, but
run the
right
ball,
in front of you.
pick
Run
up
the
a
ball,
first down or 2.
Run that clock, milk it.
Exactly. So Lago Vista will take over 1st and 10 from the Navarro 48-yard line. Two receivers left, snap back to Tripp. He's going to fake the handoff to Landon Menahars. He's going to throw a pass to Brendan Brown on the slant route. The pass is going to go incomplete. All right, so we got 2nd and 10. Lago Vista has the ball on the Navarro 48-yard line. 2 receivers to the left. To the right, Brock Morton's going to come in motion. Hand off to Brock Morton on the jet sweep around the right side. He's going to bounce it out to the left side and run out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. A little surprised he didn't cut that one back up.
Stay
inside,
in bounds.
Stay in bounds. Probably had a couple extra yards he could have got. Either way, good gain on 2nd down to bring up a more manageable 3rd and about, 4.
And that does kind of mess us up a little bit. I mean, 3rd down, clock stops. I mean, we're barely under 3 minutes. Might see a pass play here. I mean, just that quick little slant route, probably up top. Maybe even take that opportunity with Matthew Perkey. That safety is shaded very inside. Take that run. They were all over that.
They were.
They were all over that.
Tripp's going to go with a handoff up the middle to...
Runs the clock.
Landon Menahars keeps the clock running, but like you said, Navarro was definitely ready for a run on that play. So Navarro has 2 timeouts left. Looks like they're content to kind of just let this run down a little bit. It's going to be 4th and 7 for Lago Vista. I think about 2 minutes and 26 seconds left. Looks like the play clock will take it down to about 2:10 before they need to snap it.
We're going to call
My guess is, Lago Vista is going to let it run down, take a timeout.
It's going to be about 2:12 on the clock. 2:11.
So Lago Vista does take a timeout with 2 minutes and 11 seconds left. With this timeout, we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. All right, so a reminder for everyone out there watching, our next Lago Vista Viking football game will be next Friday at home against the Wimberley Texans. We encourage all of you in Lago Vista to show up and support your team. If somehow you can't make it, the game will be live streamed on Huddle, so you can watch it there as well.
Update, Gonzales, Salado now up 28-21, 4 minutes left, or 6 minutes left, sorry.
6 minutes left. That's a very good score.
Definitely more comfortable with this.
Yes, absolutely. I don't know about you, but a little nervous earlier. I mean, still
Have
time
been
left.
All night.
So
have been all night.
things can still happen, but I feel more comfortable with them having a 7-point lead with 6 minutes left.
Yes.
Back here to this game, it looks like Lago Vista is going to bring the offense out. A little surprised by that. It's 4th and 7, ball on the Navarro 45-yard line. We got two receivers to the left. Receiver in motion, snap back to Tripp. He's going to look downfield. He's going to pass it to Brendan Brown. That pass is going to go incomplete. I don't want to second guess the coaches, but I'm kind of surprised you wouldn't punt that ball deep.
I thought we were going to probably see a punt there. Aiden Vasquez catch that punt, maybe run around
Exactly.
just a little bit, waste as much time as you can, punt that ball, try to get down the 2-minute warning. But, I mean, either way, we're probably going to see a fair catch from Navarro,
one,
but, I mean, that just gives them
I would personally rather them have to go 80 yards versus 55 yards.
Yeah,
but
that just gives them 7 more seconds.
But that'll bring the Viking defense back, and if I don't want to jinx anything, so never mind.
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say nothing.
No, neither am I.
I ain't saying nothing.
What I will say, it is 1st and 10 for Navarro on their own 45-yard line. One receiver to the right. We got two to the left. Handoff up the middle. Great play off the edge. I can't see who that was. Is that number 35?
It's Reed Herring.
Reed Herring. I mean, I don't know if you saw that, but he came flying off that edge to stop that running play for no gain. And so that brings us to the
2-minute timeout.
2-minute timeout. So we have 2 minutes left in the game. Your Lago Vista Vikings are up 24-14, and remind me that score is a 28-21. Salado over Gonzalez.
That's good.
That is definitely
That
a
is
very
good.
good thing. We need that to happen. And, I didn't think about this, Colby, until just now, to what you mentioned to me earlier.
What's that?
But we're kind of 2 points short.
We are.
We're ahead
we
by
are
10.
2 points short.
I don't know why I didn't think about that earlier
I
when we gave
wasn't
up that
really
quick
either,
touchdown.
But,
But
if we win this game by 12, does not matter what we
do
next week.
As long as, again,
As long
Salado
as
holds
Gonzalez
on.
loses, obviously. But being up only 10.
So I'm going to put my not announcer hat on, my fan hat on as I watch games. I need a pick six.
Yeah, I'll take a pick 6 here.
So.
Or a stop, and then probably going to see one of those things where we just kick a
But-
field goal.
but I have a feeling
extend that. Yeah.
I'll get to it here in just a second. So we got 2nd and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Quarterback's going to roll to the right. He's looking downfield. He's going to throw deep downfield. Great play by Matthew Perke with a tip pass. Pass goes incomplete. We'll bring up 3rd down. But Colby, now that I think about that a little bit, that's probably why they're going for it on 4th and 7.
Probably.
The coaches probably know they need to.
Yeah, that is probably why.
At
they went
first,
for
I'm
it.
like, that doesn't make any sense. But when you think about it from that perspective, that makes actually a lot more sense now. Why you would go for it in that situation. Meanwhile, we got 1 minute 54 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Lago Vista up 24-14. Navarro has got the ball 3rd down and 10 from their own 45-yard line. Got the Lago Vista fans with their cowbells making some noise. We're going to have a reverse around the left side. Lago Vista Viking defense, excellent job stringing that out. Aiden Vasquez with a tackle. Oh, all right. So I think I just answered our question there, Colby. So that'll bring up 4th and 12. Coach Phillips runs out to call the timeout. He's aware of that 2-point situation.
I know he wants that 2 points. He wants that 2 points. Coach Ball was on me all week. He was on me all week about putting that in the pregame show. I made sure to.
And I should have thought of that earlier, but that makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
And so for everyone watching out there, what we're talking about is
Navarro a couple weeks ago did beat Smithville by 17. Navarro beat Gonzalez by 17. We lost to Gonzalez by 6. That just comes, and if we beat Navarro by 12 or more, that puts us above Gonzalez in the point differential. They also have 3 losses in district. So with that being said, if we beat Navarro by at least 12 this game, what we do next week does not matter, and it only comes down to Gonzalez losing.
Wow. Thanks, Colby, for that detail there, because I guess that will give a little context for why your Vikings would take a timeout with 1 minute 46 seconds left, up by 10. Navarro's going to come out on the field with their offense. They will go for it on 4th.
They don't want us to have that 2 points.
And 12. Nope.
4th and 12.
Got trips to the right. Snap back. Quarterback's going to roll to the left. He's going to look downfield. He's got a guy open, and the pass is complete.
For a first
Just
down.
2 yards long enough for a first down. We'll bring up 1st and 10 for Navarro. We're coming up on a minute and a half left here in the fourth quarter. So Navarro's going to run up to the line of scrimmage. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Quarterback's going to look to the sideline. Snap back. Quarterback's going to look down to it. He's going to throw it deep for number 0. Good coverage by Brock Morton.
Yeah, contact
no
from both
contact.
sides. Contact from both sides.
Exactly.
Definitely not going to get a pass interference call there. Great job by Brock Morton.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for Navarro from the Lago Vista 43-yard line. We have a minute and 11 seconds left. Lago Vista up 24-14.
Salado still up 28-21 with 4 minutes left.
Quarterback's going to roll to the left. Can't find anyone open. He's going to run back to the right. He's getting all sorts of pressure. He's going to throw it out to no one in particular. He was outside the tackle box, so you're not going to have any grounding on that. Ball did make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they're talking about it right now.
Oh.
He was out of the pocket. We've got a flag already.
Yeah, there's a flag down. Let's see what this
From
flag
the line
call
of
is.
scrimmage official. They were going to have intentional grounding, I think.
Oh. I stand corrected. This is a big call.
This is a very big call. They're going back.
Yep, they're going backwards, so it looks like we are going to have intentional grounding. I stand corrected.
Basically a sack. Loss of down, too.
So not only a sack, a loss of down, brings the ball back to the 51-yard line.
Big score update. Salado now up 34-21.
Yes.
Very comfortable with it now.
Very comfortable, especially because that's got to be late in the fourth quarter at this point.
Yes.
With Salado leading. Gonzalez. Meanwhile, here, our situation, we got a minute, 4 seconds left.
35-21. Oh, it's right up there. I didn't even see that.
Oh.
It's right above.
Oh.
It's right above our score.
Sorry.
I just realized that.
We're too busy trying to get instant updates.
I was just scrolling through my phone, looking through it.
So here we got 3rd and 18, minute, 4 seconds left. Navarro has the ball on their own 49-yard line. Still trying to figure out what's going on.
There is a 10-second runoff. We're under a minute.
Can we decline that?
We
normally you wouldn't want to, but in this situation we're I think Coach Phillips, I think that's what he's saying to the officials. We don't want the 10-second runoff.
No, we want 2 points.
Yeah,
we want
exactly.
2 points right now.
Exactly. Like I said, not what you would normally see, right? Normally you'd say, yeah, take the 10-second runoff,
Yeah.
right? You want the clock to go down, but in this situation, Lago Vista does not want the 10 seconds to come off the clock. Let's see, are they going to... All right, so they put the time back on the clock. We got a minute and 4 seconds left. It's going to be 3rd and 18 for Navarro from their own 49-yard line. Again, I'll give a quick shout out for this play to all of our Viking Sports Network crew who are bringing you the action tonight.
Oh my gosh, Wimberley's up 70-26.
Ouch.
I don't even know why I'm looking
Snap
at that.
back,
at this
fake
point.
handoff.
Reverse.
They're going to run a reverse around the left-hand side. He's got a little bit of room.
Man, Brock Morton just
wow.
snuck through those 2 blockers.
What an unbelievable play by Brock Morton. Got
the
through
clock
2
stopped.
blockers. That play looked like it had some big room. And to your point,
Clock stops because he forced him out of bounds. It is 4th down now.
4th and 18.
This is
huge.
They're going to throw the ball. Do not, if the ball is, if you're about to intercept it, do not
touch it.
Do
Absolutely.
not catch it.
Knock it to the ground. Everyone needs to know, knock it to the ground.
Catch this.
What an amazing play by Brock Morton on that one, right? Fought through 2 blockers. Looked like there was room on that play around the left-hand side. And not only that, he has the wherewithal to push the guy out of bounds.
Yeah.
Right, to stop the clock.
Yeah.
Unbelievable play. So
We
again,
have a timeout taken. Looks like
by Navarro.
Navarro. I don't know why. I don't know why
I-
Vikings
I-
would take a timeout there. We just
I'd
got
keep
a
our
free
two.
one.
I'd keep our 2 timeouts.
Yeah, we just got a free one. Salato's up 41-21 now.
Wow. Salado putting it on here at the end of that game. I'm good with that.
Looks like we're.
Earlier in the game, I was feeling very nervous about that one.
I was very nervous about that one.
Especially as you mentioned, all the injuries Salado has, starting quarterback out.
I mean, he's been out all season. We played their second-string quarterback, and he's still. I mean, he didn't do too much against us. Luke Bingham, their running back, did.
And in that game for the Vikings, it was the turnovers, right? 7 turnovers were just
7 turnovers in that game, not good. But 41. I mean, they scored quick too. They just went up 35-21.
Well, because it was 21-13 for almost all of the second half, right?
So remember we were talking about a pick six. I think it went over there.
It probably did.
Probably happened.
We could use one of those here right now.
Don't matter.
I'm just saying.
And you know what's funny is I've always thought about this in this type of situation. Players on the sidelines have no clue what's going on.
They
no
don't.
Clue
Correct.
What's going on in that?
Well, unlike college and NFL, you see scores strolling across,
you have
right?
score
Like
bugs
they have.
everywhere. They have no idea what's going on.
All they know is we need 2 points somehow. All right, so that's going to. We got 4th and 17.
Yeah, they're going to
Navarro's
back
going
up.
to snap back. He's going to look deep. Pass is going to be thrown in incomplete.
Good
Wow.
hit by Cedric Griffin.
Great play by Cedric Griffin on that one.
Now get down there and kick a field goal.
So if he catches the ball, it's not a first down, but the ball's deep in our own territory.
Yeah.
Knocking that incomplete means we get the ball at midfield. We got careful there. 48 seconds left, 2 timeouts. I don't know about you, Colby. So far it's been a great season doing this with you. I know we've talked about Zeke's more leg. How fitting would it be a long field goal? Well, I would like just a touchdown pass to Cedric Griffin, which we're not worrying about it.
Cool,
but a long field goal.
Zeke Moore, I haven't seen him kick much this year.
Yeah.
Definitely would be great to see, a good 35, 45 yarder from him to, get that
So it's amazing
clean 13-point victory.
for Viking fans out there everywhere. We have our game within the game, trying to secure 2 more points.
We're going to be throwing the ball a bit.
Snap back trip's going to look downfield.
There's going to be a hold.
He's going to just throw that away out of bounds. Yeah, we're going to have a holding call here.
Yeah, it was a straight takedown. That's getting called all day.
Yeah. That one right in front of the referee, that one's going to
that one's
set
not
you back
missed.
10 yards.
Not getting missed.
So that'll push the Vikings back 10 yards. It'll bring up 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. Just need to get some kind of intermediate pass here.
You need to get it to where Zeke Moore is comfortable using all of his leg.
Correct.
I mean, all I see is him stretching. He's stretching.
Yeah,
he wants to make sure his leg is good.
He's going to make sure he's good and loose and ready to go.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen him kick it from 16 practice.
That's what you told me. So, all right, so the Vikings going to come out, Trips to left. Trips going to swing it out, quick pass to Brendan Brown. He's going to cut it upfield, find a little room.
Get out of bounds, get out of bounds, get out of bounds.
He's going to get down to about the 48-yard line. Vikings, said the Vikings will take the timeout. No. Oh, actually, the Vikings only have 1 timeout. So everyone's slow getting up off the field. Like, everyone needs to everyone's taking a long time getting up and off the. Sorry, anyway. That took a lot of time. So Tripp's going to step back. He's going to look downfield. He's going to throw it deep. He's got Cedric Griffin open. Great catch by Cedric Griffin. The 35-yard line. 7 seconds. Call a timeout.
They're going to save that timeout. They're going to clock it. They're going to clock it. They're going to clock it.
So got 7 seconds left. Snap back. Tripp's going to throw it down. Or just spike it into the ground. We have 5 seconds left. Problem is, I don't know if you have time to get another playoff.
We got 5 seconds left.
The big one was that play before Brendan Brown. Everyone was super slow to get up, and a ton of time came off the clock.
All right, offensive
5
standout.
seconds
What
left.
you're going to see right now is
a quick pass.
Extremely quick pass.
Yeah.
As soon as Tripp gets that ball, he is going to just – it's probably going to be up top, actually.
Actually,
no, it may be to the short side.
We have 4 seconds
Probably
on the
Matthew
play.
Perkey. He is going to win. He has to get the ball out of his hands as quick as possible. You've only got 5 seconds.
Exactly.
Maybe get 3-4 yards, make it a little bit more comfortable for Zeke.
And actually on that one, you had a timeout left, so actually you could have had a quick pass with a timeout.
You probably could have, but
I think it appears now Zeke Moore may come out because Lago Vista just – did they take the timeout or did Navarro take that timeout?
yeah.
To set the stage for everyone here, we have 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Lago Vista's up 24-14. Feels like an end-of-the-game situation where you're trying to win it. The reason for that is Lago Vista, if they can win by 12 points –
it will not matter what we do next week against Wimberley.
it would only matter what Gonzalez does against Gerald. So,
and what will probably happen is a bunch of starters being rested next week.
Yes, absolutely. So here we go. We've talked about it all year, Colby.
Yep. Cheerleaders getting down there. This is a big
We
kick.
got Zeke Moore out to attempt a 52-yard field goal. 5 seconds left.
52-yarder to almost seal a playoff spot.
Archer Houston is going to be holding. Snap back, hold down. Kick is low kick. Will be blocked and will be no good. But he had to try and get that ball low.
You had to somehow. But still come out with a win.
That was a fun.
Gotta win next week.
Absolutely. That was a little fun game within the game there at the end.
Yeah,
Your
definitely
Vikings come on top 24-14.
Reminder, next week on Huddle, Friday senior night against Wimberley. And then
7:30.
tomorrow, Lady Viking Volleyball on YouTube at 1 p.m.
So for everyone out there, this is Brian Cowler. Next to me has been Colby Canales. Before we sign off, I want to give a huge thank you to our Viking Sports Network crew, all the camera operators, our assistant producers, our executive producer. Again, I'll shout them out one more time. Colby Canales next to me, all student-led, all student-run. They do a fantastic job bringing the action to you. Great victory for your Vikings tonight, 24-14. We will see you all next week.